just stare into the screen.
All right, so we are live. If this is your first time on Master of the Game's Twitch channel, be sure to hit the follow button. We would appreciate it. I'm here with some amazing YouTubers and my wife over here, Paula, who is also going to be a YouTuber. She's been on my channel plenty of times.
Careful, dude. Don't get yourself in a hole, man.
It's what I do best. You'll see. We bicker a lot.
Yeah, we're all going to go home at the end here, and you're going to be left with her.
Yeah, you're going to be sleeping out here.
She's home all day tomorrow, too. So anyways, I want to give these guys a chance to promote anything of theirs before we get going into finishing character creation. We've got over here, we got Luke from the DM Lair. So feel free to plug yourself.
Yeah, I'm Luke from the DM Lair. I have a YouTube channel. It's cool. Yeah, check it out.
It is cool.
We have Nate. You don't want to you don't know the links, or we have them right now showing the Twitch links. But
yeah, it's just type in, go to YouTube and type in the DM Lair, and you will find me. And if you can't figure that out, then I can't help you.
All right, next up we have Jake from Mini Terrain Domain.
I'm Jake from Mini Terrain Domain. I also have a YouTube, and I have a Twitch where we stream on Sundays, Mondays, every other Tuesday, every Thursday, and then I have a couple other guest streamers on a couple Wednesdays and every Friday. So we're streaming D&D just about 6 days a week over on Mini Terrain Domain Twitch. And just Google, like you said, Google Mini Terrain Domain. It's me. If it's not, maybe let me know.
That's true. Yeah. Then we have Nate from WASD20.
Hello, my name is Nate, and I have a YouTube channel called WASD20. And
do you have a Twitch account?
I do.
I couldn't find you.
I couldn't find you. I was trying to find you.
I once streamed.
We're all judging you now.
I once streamed a thing on Twitch. And
Once.
The last time I tried, about 2 weeks ago, I could not figure out how to go live on Twitch. So no, don't do that. Don't look for me on Twitch.
Now you go live on Facebook or something sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I've seen you do some unboxings and I think some other things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do some Facebook things.
Yeah, I'd like to do that more. And then we have over here, I don't know what I should call her. I'm going to call her Power Gamer Paula, like we've been calling her lately.
Is she a power gamer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's that.
Not a min-maxer, but a power gamer.
Every group
She
needs
min-maxes.
So
But
both.
she's a power gamer.
I tried really hard with this character not to, though. I'm just letting you know.
What's your lowest stat? What's your highest stat?
17.
That's power gaming.
And it's not.
Was that lowest or highest?
Mine's 20.
You gotta.
That sounds a lot.
No, but I didn't put it in my.
You're
I did
cheating.
not put
That's
it in
not
my
fair.
Charisma. I did not put it in my charisma. So.
Okay.
To be fair,
Which
she
I
gets
could've had
mad.
19.
She has asked me before when her lowest stat was a 13 if she could reroll stats.
Stop. Hey,
Yes.
I did.
This has happened.
See? Thank you. She's
Nate's
argued
seen-
with me about how the assassin skills work or stats
fine.
and abilities.
Let's continue on.
So on Sunday nights, her and I are going to be doing a live podcast on Twitch, so you can see what you're in for. I am Juce from Master the Game, hosting this on my channel, and I have a YouTube. I'm on Facebook. However, I'm not as easy to find on YouTube. You have to type in JUCE734 to find me right away. If you type in Master the Game, you get a bunch of, what's his name? Robbins, whatever that life coach guy is.
Can we just find him and take him out?
Tony Robbins?
Yes!
Wait,
Dude's
Tony
been around for a long time.
Tony
he's
Robbins
tough.
has got
He's
big,
big, too.
man.
He will
He's a
teach
big-
you
yeah,
how to
he's a-
master the game.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, his Master the Game book trumps me, so...
Dang.
Yeah. So, anyways, I should have thought about
You
it.
gotta
before I
rebrand
rebranded.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah, but I just did. Like 2 years ago.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Hey,
But,
the carnies are rebranding all the time. Well,
that's true.
They're not rebranding, they're just starting new things.
Right. I remember, what was it? It was Tabletop Terrors, but before that it was something else. I don't even remember.
No, it's always been Tabletop Terrors. They just launched new websites.
New series.
Yeah.
New series that they have one video in, but I am guilty of the same thing.
I'm kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
I have a new player tips videos that are coming out this week, so I'm pretty excited about But anyway, so we're going to start with some character creation. As you can see, we've got all of our characters' names on the overlay here, except for Nate's. It also still says half elf. He is now a drow.
I got a name now.
Oh, okay, so I can update that.
Yeah. So I don't. Here's the thing. He's gonna have some other name too. There'll
Okay.
be lots of names.
Which
but
name do
his
you
friends
want?
call him Zed.
Oh,
Just Z-E-D.
Zed.
That's
Yep.
easy.
And Zed Argith.
Zed Argith.
Mm-hmm.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's
Right.
dead.
And feel free to throw out ideas in the chat, like who should get inspiration
What
at
class are you?
times, and I will try to take that into account. So you said Zed Argith.
Yep. Argith. Thank you, Fantasy Name Generator, for the last name.
ARG. Sorry, what was it again?
Argith.
ITH. Drow Rogue.
Yep. Thank you also for the Michigan.
You
Coast
know it.
here.
We won today.
Yeah.
We're
Go
not very
blue!
Good, but
It was got a little scary there for a bit.
yeah, I did not watch it.
Is that some kind of
Which is weird
sports
for me.
thing?
Yeah, I like sports.
Do you sports ball?
I
sports ball.
I don't sports anything.
I'm
Oh,
a big
man.
sports guy. Okay, so your character's completely done. It's now it can be seen in D&D Beyond.
Yes.
So all of you viewers can actually look at everyone's characters by just hovering over the screen, and it should pop up on the left.
No way. That's cool.
Yes, it is awesome.
It only works on computer though.
Yes. Oh, it doesn't work on tablets. Good.
It doesn't work on smartphones.
I can't
and
hover
tablets.
on my tablet.
Yeah. Can you like look at it real hard?
Yeah, just stare.
I'm looking at the left side real hard.
All right. So
By the way, I'm using D&D Beyond on my phone, so nobody think I'm just sitting here on Facebook the whole game.
I mean, if
Luke's keeping an eye over my shoulder.
to be fair, if my phone comes out, I'm definitely on Twitter or Instagram.
I believe that.
And I am currently watching Breaking Bad.
Well, that's a good one.
You got like 20,000 tabs open.
That's 'cause he's watching
This is
Breaking
my
Bad.
work laptop, so.
You just never close any tabs ever?
Well, no, I close tabs. Yeah, I close about 20 a day and open about 20 more.
There you go. Nice.
I think there's an Easter egg if you have 100 tabs open.
Yeah.
Really?
Ooh, we should
Oh, I need
try
to
it.
get that one. Let's go get that Easter egg. All right. Sorry, I'm just.
That's
saying-
all the stream is Lee opening tab after
So feel
tab.
free to use this for your rules if you
Oh,
want.
okay.
I'll just
cool.
share my screen for you.
I have spicy meat sticks if anybody here, not on stream.
I would
can't
like a
help you.
spicy meat stick. Thank you.
The last time someone had spicy meat sticks at a game, I ate way too many and had heartburn for 2 days.
Ooh.
The
This
worst.
smells spicy.
I will not be
Oh, good,
partaking.
thank you.
I'm terrible.
I have some bad breath dip back there. It's not very couch friendly.
Some what?
Bad breath dip.
Ah.
It's like garlic dip.
All right.
And I have crackers.
There
They're
we
back
go.
there if anyone's feeling peckish.
Perfect.
Just put those right on the battled rib.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like-
Incorporate the food into the incorporate the food into the battle map.
Priorities.
All right, so I'm going to be switching between overlays real quick, if it'll let me. It will not. Oh, yeah.
I think I can
Because
see
I'm
how
updating
Do you like make
Daniel's
a
in
different
here.
scene in OBS to like switch between
Mm,
overlays?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have different scenes with a transition. And build all your
Oh, the
elements in there.
transition.
Yeah, I use stingers.
All right, so there's Zed's.
I've
That
got one
sounds really fancy.
for Legends and Legacies because it's a Western setting.
Mm-hmm.
A gun
There's
pops
that.
up, spins, shoots
All
a bullet
right,
at the screen.
so
and
that should be
You're
reading
You're
well.
too much.
All right, so how's our sound?
You're too
Is
much.
it doing okay? Let us know in the chat, just so I know you can hear everybody well.
Yeah, people on the stream, can you hear me?
How about Paula? Can you hear Paula at the end? Do we need to reposition our mic?
Nice. I should move my laptop down to my lap.
That's where the laptop goes. All right.
Just freeze frame because mine just keeps
Just
freezing.
try to finish making my character.
It just looks like you're contemplating.
Yeah, finish your character.
You're just like
So one of the things we have to figure out is our party's dark secret. It's a built-in thing to Descent into Avernus.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's, I think, 4 different options. One is a murder, one
Oh,
is
yeah.
like a robbery or something.
Yeah, I've been reading the modules, so I can help with this.
Perfect. And I let Paula read the Dark Secrets. I know Nate's reviewed this, so he should be really good on all the secret doors and treasure.
I'm gonna be excellent at Descent into Avernus.
He's gonna win D&D.
I haven't.
Dungeons
Gonna
and
win.
Dragons.
I haven't. I don't even know what edition we're playing.
Well, this is our first time
Wait,
playing
what-
together,
what-
so we start with first.
What page
How
is
many
it on?
calls to Cthulhu can we make?
It depends on how many quarters you brought for the payphone.
What's your Thaco, Jake?
Is phone a friend included in that?
Oh my gosh. Please don't.
I
Please don't do
understood
that.
that
He
reference.
hated Thaco. Oh, he hated
I
that.
hate it. I still don't get it. Every time I figure it out, I forget within an hour. Like when we used to play it, I had to have the chart on it every time because I'd forget how to calculate it. And people are like, "It's so easy. You just do this and subtract or something." And I'm like, "Great." I don't get
Where
it.
is this stuff? Why
Page
is this
208.
Why is this so hard to find stuff
Can
in
I
a
two
module?
hand with the rapier?
You know, I have not
Yeah,
had that
finesse.
problem
Both are finesse.
I know.
until I
It's
opened
like-
this
two-handed fight, right? I mean, sorry.
I feel like the
Um,
Dark Secret
yeah,
should get the
it's-
front
yeah,
of the book,
it's
to be
like-
honest, because
Like you're
character
thinking-
creation.
Two-handed
Two-handed
attack.
fighting. Yeah.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
not two-handed on the weapon, which would be like a longsword.
Two weapon is what you mean.
Versatile.
Yeah.
That's that thing.
Mhm.
But I'm talking about two-weapon fighting.
Let's open.
So I could do that with either. Then why would I pick a short sword? Because I want slashing.
Wait, you're a rogue?
So that,
Yeah.
short swords are piercing.
Yeah. So so the difference is a short
So
sword
why would I want a short sword over your rapier?
because a rapier is not a light weapon, so you can't fight two-handed.
Oh,
And it does
it's not a
D8.
light weapon.
It is
Yes.
a light-
Rapier's a
Are you
D8.
sure?
Pretty
The
sure.
scimitar.
With
is
a rapier,
D6.
you can't fight two-handed,
Okay.
basically.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. With a short sword, you
With
can
the
have
short sword. I'm going with the
yeah.
short sword.
Yeah.
I want to have that option.
And if your sneak attacks, your damage. The difference between a D8 and a D6 is nothing. You know what I mean? So you might as well have a short sword. That way, if you like miss on your first attack, you have an option to make a second attack to try to get your sneak attack.
Can you sneak attack with a bow?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah.
you can. Yeah.
Is any weapon?
In fact,
My dice are really
you're
far
maybe
away.
better off as a rogue not to get up close and personal a lot of times.
I'm
What
gonna focus on the bow
The
and
bow.
the arrow.
the bow and the arrow?
And the arrow.
Okay,
Mhm.
make sure you get that arrow in there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you focus on the target
Just-
and not the arrow?
Nope.
You're supposed to be like against us, not helping us. Okay.
This is not how you win D&D, Lee.
Oh, I will win. How many times will I win? I get to roll more dice than you. Love the cleric shirt, Jake. Love it.
What?
I said I love the cleric shirt.
Oh, just to.
That's actually a
hit it in order to make sure it gets
from
better.
Mr. Tarask.
Otherwise, we'll go
Yes.
through all of it.
Yes,
and have
Mr.
don't
Tarask
finish
has
one item.
sells these on his.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I think
Here's
spreadshirt
the
Should I add a
right.
store.
couple of
Yeah.
magic items, maybe?
I remember
Yeah.
he was mentioning that he was
Just,
starting that
you
like
know.
a year or two ago, it seems.
Plus
now.
5 short sword.
I was
No
like,
big
oh,
deal.
those are so cool.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I like him.
I plug him whenever I wear it.
Henrik, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Come together.
Mr. Tarask.
I
on
like
YouTube.
his brick background. I think he said he wanted to change his look and get a different place.
Speaking of bricks,
I like
I'm going
his
to look at
background.
my spells.
There you
That
go.
was just a. I am not proficient in segues.
I thought we
That's
were
okay.
picking out our dark secrets.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard them
Oh yeah,
yet.
Dark Secrets.
He's waiting.
What do we got? Give it to us, Luke.
All right, so
Give us some choices.
You're the barbarian, so you're clearly the leader of the group. Trust me, that's how it works.
Our dark secret is once our barbarian smashed something.
so there could have so basically there are different categories for a dark secret.
Yes.
There was a conspiracy in Baldur's Gate, and we were somehow involved in the conspiracy. There was a murder in Baldur's Gate, and we were involved in the murder. There was a theft. We were involved in the theft. There was a failed coup in Baldur's Gate, and that's it. So those are the 4 categories that we choose. It's either
Murder,
conspiracy,
theft,
murder,
conspiracy,
theft,
coup.
or coup.
So the coup seems like the most serious, which I'm kind of attracted to.
Yeah.
Like that seems bad.
Yep.
Because
Yes.
ostensibly, if it's failed, those people are still in power.
Right. Which
Right.
means we need to take them down.
Mm-hmm.
Screw Avernus. Let's
I don't know.
take down Baldur's
But
Gate.
I'm okay with any of it. I don't have a strong preference.
We're going off already. I actually the coup appeals to me as well. Yeah, I like the coup idea.
Interesting.
I have a question.
As long as we can call it coup from time to time.
Yeah, coup.
Yeah.
Coup.
Coup de grace.
What is a coup? I'm just kidding.
Well,
So-
a coup is when you have like chickens, you know, and
What's
they
an
lay eggs.
What's an
Oh, a
coup?
coup?
Yeah, you gotta keep them all together in the same place. You know?
Wasn't
I hope that's your
Aku the one Samurai Jack was always after? Wasn't that what his name was? Samurai Jack.
I don't know what that
Come
is.
on, Samurai. You know Samurai Jack, right?
No.
Come on.
What is it?
You're just messing with me.
I don't.
Okay, so
Could you explain, please?
Wow, I just made myself feel old for something that's not even 10, 15 years old.
Must I turn in
Samurai,
my
it was
green
a
card?
Cartoon Network thing. It was illustrated or animated by Jendy Tartovsky.
Adult
Samurai
Swim or
Jack
something?
was voiced by I can't think of his name now. Phil Lamar.
Maybe we're just.
In the chat,
Maybe
do you guys know
we're
who
too
Samurai
old.
Jack is?
Somebody in chat, please save me. Samurai Jack is just amazing.
I don't think anybody knows what it is. Can we just talk about the coup more?
Okay.
What
All right, so
there.
go ahead.
okay,
Tell us about it.
So there are basically there are coup details, coup character roles, and coup consequences.
Do I need to roll for something?
Actually, there are tables
Awesome.
to roll on. I think it would be cool if we just rolled on the tables, and that determines what happened, and then we just role play according to that.
Mm-hmm.
The alternative is we can read a whole lot of text to try to make a
No.
decision.
The other idea is better.
we should just random.
Random.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
So this is what we
with
need.
it.
So
Let's go.
So let's do this. Paula, do you
Okay.
want to give us a D4 roll?
I'm in. 2.
2. All right. So this is the failed coup details. A patriarch, I don't know what that is, promised you riches or something else of value if you helped remove Duke Dillard Potier from power, creating a vacancy on the Council of Four. Your plot to blackmail the Duke into retirement backfired when a rival of the treacherous patriarch learned of the plot. Will the patriarch give you up to save themselves? So that is the failed coup details.
Okay.
Okay.
So we were gonna overthrow some duke,
Mhm.
and then a rival of that duke found out and stopped us.
Yes.
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 And we were gonna overthrow him for
And
an
only
item.
No. A
What?
patriarch. A patriarch is a member of the nobility.
You're the member
Yeah.
of the nobility.
So a member of the nobility
From the upper
wanted
city,
us
probably.
to bring down the Duke. Okay,
Right,
but
before them.
an enemy of the patriarch who was sponsoring us
Gotcha.
is the one that foiled us.
Okay.
And
And
we were
only that
doing it-
person knows, and they haven't told anyone yet, or something.
Will the patriarch give you up to save themselves? Right, the patriarch now is potentially going to expose us to save themselves.
the one who
Yeah.
hired us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
like
let's
it.
go kill him.
I have a feature that
Okay.
ties into the patriarchs.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Nice.
And what
Nice.
did we do it for? It said
They
like in
paid
the
us, I
beginning
think.
they did
They paid
for
us.
like an item or gold or information
The
or
patriarch.
Promised us riches.
Okay.
No, we didn't get anything.
Okay.
We got to go get some
You
stuff.
failed.
Yeah, we're gonna go find this.
We
guy.
got the promise of riches.
We're gonna go find
But
this.
that
guy.
means that there's riches there to
Yeah.
find.
He's a patriarch. We have a
Yeah.
rogue, right?
Yeah.
I'm a
We have somebody
barbarian.
who's got some influence there.
Okay, so the next thing we need to roll on is
It's totally going to go where I don't expect it.
what our we need to roll on a table that determines what our own characters' roles were in this coup. Okay, so now we need a D6. Jake or Nate, would you do that for us, please?
3.
A 3. All right. Voyeur.
Wait, what is that?
This just went to a whole different
Voyeur.
direction.
Nate's a
Okay.
voyeur? What?
Continue on. Wait, so is that all of us or is that
No,
just
that's just Nate.
Tell me.
So it says. Oh, you know what? It actually says each character plays a role in the failed coup, determined by rolling on the failed coup.
So you're a voyeur.
Yeah. So you're
So
a
what is that
voyeur.
exactly?
So Nate.
Yeah, tell me.
So
we don't
Nate,
wanna go
you
there.
you should have prevented the power grab from happening. Your inaction makes you culpable. Okay. So somehow you were supposed to have prevented it from happening, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If our
Because we got hired to make it happen.
yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
All right, let
That's
me put this in
logical.
here. Voyeur.
Maybe you weren't directly hired for it. You know,
Yeah.
like
Let's
you
say-
were. You knew that we were hired, and you elected not to do something.
But if he's on our
Do it
same
that way?
group, it would make sense if we were on the same
But
team.
we're just getting started.
Let's ignore that
Oh,
one and keep
so it
going.
so it could be like part of your backstory that we're not aware that like you're involved in it or something.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like when we meet, we're all like, "Oh man, we were trying to do this and we failed at it," and Nate's over here going, "Oh yeah, that sucks."
Maybe I tipped us off.
Okay. All right.
Tip
Cool.
me, tip
Let's
someone
let's
else.
determine Paula's.
So what was it? 6?
Yeah, D6.
6.
All right, traitor. You are a traitor.
Wow.
You've been looking.
This
You've
is
been
going
looking
well.
for chance. You've been looking for chance. Proofread your books, wizards. You've been looking for a chance to lay your ally or superior low. You thought this was it. It's a lot. I don't understand it.
It could be the person that hired us to do the coup. She's been looking for an opportunity to throw them under the.
Bus.
Well, I was gonna
Take him down.
not be anachronistic and say the infernal bus.
Okay.
Was that less than
War machine.
Infernal War
The
Machines.
infernal war
Okay,
machine.
there you go. Okay.
The Baldur's Gate war machine.
All right, it's a D6.
Yeah, roll D6.
We can always like kind of revisit those. And
Yeah, we can.
figure them out.
And if
Yeah.
it
I
doesn't
got a
get
6 too. Do you want me to re-roll?
You want to be a traitor?
Your choice.
Maybe you were in it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're both
could be.
traders. You're both traders.
So let's put it down for now. If you guys don't like it, at the end,
You
we
guys
just
work at the
pick.
bakery.
All right, I'm rolling. I'm
And
gonna
you've been
roll.
using this as a chance to get the head baker.
All right, I'm rolling. I'm rolling a D12,
Why were we working?
and I rolled a 12, which means that
the head baker.
I was designated as the leader behind the entire coup, and due to
Which
my
is exactly why it went wrong.
which is exactly why it went wrong, because I failed, because one of my character flaw, this is actually coming in, is if there's a plan, I'll forget it. If I don't forget it, I'll ignore it. So there was a perfect plan for this coup to happen, and I totally screwed it up. Okay, so it's
The key detail was
yes.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
there's a plan. You will forget it.
I will forget it, and if I don't forget it, I'll ignore it. So yeah, so I just totally ignored it. I was like, screw this. I know better than this. This isn't gonna work. We're gonna do it my way.
Without telling everybody else.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So
exactly.
that was my
Awesome.
role in the failed coup.
I like that. That came out a lot better than I
You know,
expected.
my bond actually kind of ties into this traitor idea.
Yeah?
My bond is I fleeced the wrong person and must work to ensure that this individual never crosses paths with me or those I care about. I also lie about almost everything, even when there's not really a reason to. But by the way, I'm the cleric.
Such an honest.
So when the cleric's
So
like,
good.
it's too late, he's dead. We're like, oh, jeez. We should
But
bury
is he
him.
really?
He's dead. We should bury him.
Oh, I can see that happening to the barbarian real quick.
I need to get one of those Assassin's Creed sleeve blades,
Yes.
so that when I go to check their pulse, I can just go,
Yeah.
he's dead.
We didn't even see that he got this knife wound in the neck.
We
I know.
completely missed this bleeding wound.
Love it.
Let me run up and I will heal him. I will lay on hand.
It didn't work.
Wait, aren't you a cleric, not a paladin? Shh, dead. That's not how it works.
That's awesome. So we are going to be, just to let some of the audience know about some of the house rules we're going to do, just so they're not confused. We are going to do crit successes and crit fails on every d20 roll, not just attack rolls. Inspiration will stack, and they can continue to use inspiration until they are told that their results fail or succeed. So they could use 3 or 4 inspirations in a row. And I know that's not by the book, but that's one of our house rules. Let's see. I think that's about it. So with that, if anyone has any questions, did you finish your character name?
I did. I
Yes!
even found a portrait.
I think it's pronounced portrait.
Control.
The chickens. You know the chickens get fleas?
I did not.
They do or don't?
They do.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't they?
Oh, do I? How do I?
I don't know.
Okay, so.
Okay, I'm gonna try not
Back
to
in-
laugh the whole campaign.
If you go back a couple pages.
So wait till I come in here with like blue face paint on.
Oh, would you do that?
Well,
You're
you
gonna come
have
in
to do it-
dressed
you
up
have to do
one
it
time?
from where you work.
I can come in with blue face paint on.
I
So that's probably.
My only
But
concern
you
is
do
that like
wanna
I'm
check
already
though.
sweating
Yeah,
a
that's
little,
right.
Yeah.
It'll
at
run,
first level, it's
and I'll be
just-
touching my face and be
You
like,
really want to check to see if it's set for
We,
fixed.
so I ran D&D Adventures
Oh,
at
yeah,
a
yeah.
place
Because
downtown
if it's
here
set for
a
fixed,
few years
it's going
back.
to give you
We had guys show up one night who had been playing
I'll deal
for
with that
2
later.
months, 3 months. Showed up one night dressed like a barbarian. Were you there when I ran at Grand Land?
No.
And there was a
I
guy who
was
showed up
once.
like a barbarian, had like the hat and like a huge mallet and like it was pretty funny. Someone else dressed up too with like the Conan hat with the horns. Oh, it was pretty cool.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I do have like some dragon horns that would be perfect for a tiefling, like right on the other side of that door if you're interested. Just...
Wait, what?
Do you want to wear dragon horns on your head?
There's horns?
Yeah.
I want horns.
There are
You
failed
can, Paula.
coup consequences we didn't roll on.
Oh.
I just rolled it. One of your own ratted you out. Now you're all being hunted. But one of you is a traitor among traitors.
Traitor among traitors.
Well,
That's
you and
him.
I are the traitor,
He's the voyeur.
but we're traitors among traitors, so wouldn't it be her or I?
Maybe.
Well, we're all traitors. We're all on the same team right now.
Yeah.
But our individual, remember our personal.
Yeah.
What did you end up with anyway?
I was the
He's
brains
the
of the
leader.
operation.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So why don't we roll and see who the traitor among traitors is?
Sure. All right. Cool.
High roll.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do a roll off.
So D12. D12.
You do 12. Okay.
The barbarian's going to be lobbying for D12 rolls. It's okay.
Just do it and stop complaining. I got a 7.
Are we going high or
I got
low?
a 9.
Hi.
Hi.
I got a 7.
I had a 10.
You're the traitor.
You're the traitor among traitors.
Who
Let's get her.
Nate or her?
Wait, me.
Paula.
Paula's the traitor among traitors.
All right. Cool.
That's no good.
Okay.
All right. Anyone have any questions? We good?
Where am I?
Let's just kill.
We are all
I
using
should have
D&D
written
Beyond,
this
like we said,
down.
so people's faces are going to be into their
Maybe we did
tablets and
earlier.
stuff.
Why won't
Um,
Why do I have a cantrip in my list called origami?
Maybe it's from your background or from your class.
Yeah, I think it's homebrew.
Oh, like it accidentally popped in there.
Yeah, it's just in my. I'm like, wait, this is an actual spell somebody made that you can. It's a cantrip. You can.
Oh, I
actually-
thought it was on your character sheet. Like
No,
you
it's in
chose
my
it.
list of available cantrips. You can make an origami boat, crane, dog, flower, or samurai, and they all have special features.
D&D Beyond has some. I like the homebrew stuff.
Yeah,
There's a lot
pretty
of-
good stuff.
Terrible things, but there's some really good things too. You're good. Oh, the monitor. Turn on the monitor over there too, just so we can see.
We need to get into a bar brawl or something.
Oh, I'm sure that'll happen.
Do you guys have children?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. So where are they right now?
I don't know. Oh, the dog's watching
Oh, okay. Cool.
in the house. They are in the house though. They're the baby.
Last you checked, they were in the house.
That's true. 2 of them are capable of getting out of the house if they want. One of them has a door on their bedroom. Yeah,
Whoa, dude.
I know. Don't worry, it's locked.
You let your
He
kids
means
have
like
doors.
to the outside.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like legit on
Yeah.
the porch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
no,
why
it's
there's
locked.
a little monitor over here making little noises.
Oh,
For the
okay.
baby.
Oh, cool.
Does it light up when it hears noise?
It
Or do you
does,
need the
but
sound?
I didn't think that I would notice it,
Okay.
so I left this.
Let us know if the baby monitor is getting picked up. I don't think it will be.
I don't think it will be unless you guys.
That should be fine.
I thought you were asking chat to monitor the baby.
Yes, chat. If you hear a baby crying,
you need to,
please
you
let
need to
us
set
know.
up a baby monitor cam.
Oh, dude, I can stream live
that's
from the
just-
baby room.
Well, no, that's creepy.
That could be one of the cameras on screen.
That's just creepy.
Because people have like the
That
cat
might
cam.
be against Twitter or Twitch's terms of service.
People
That's-
like
yeah, that's
Luke
true.
have the cat cam.
The cock cam.
So what about the baby cam?
Yeah.
I just meant like have a picture of a video of the baby monitor, and then
chat.
chat can just tell you, you got sound on your baby monitor.
Simply donate if you want us to tend to the crying child.
Yes.
For only $50.
We're halfway to our goal to check on the crying baby. Get those
Once- yeah.
donations in.
How long till the police arrived?
We just
Oh,
need 10,000 cheers, all right, and we'll go check on the baby, all right? That's $100.
Yes, I love it.
Right.
So Robert Ewan said, "Oh, WASD is playing. I have not seen him in a while."
That's because you're not watching his YouTube channel.
Seriously.
Come on, man. He just
Wait,
put out a
start
video.
He just put out a video critiquing.
Jeez.
other maps.
Make sure you ring the bell to turn the notifications on.
Thank you.
Luke is perfect. He's the perfect spokesman here.
I didn't say anything. It's great.
All of a sudden, Nate's numbers are going to double overnight. All 140 40,000 subscribers or whatever, it's going to go to 300 tomorrow.
You're too kind.
Your numbers are
You're
impressive.
exaggerating my numbers.
Only a touch. Only by like 5 of me. Which isn't very much.
Let's just kill something.
All right, so we good? Ready for me to read the book text?
I am ready.
Okay.
At your service.
All right. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Kyanthar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to El Terrell, capital of the Holy Land of Eltergard. Or at least that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from El Terrell has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city had fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed El Terrell. The patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Alder Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak to Captain Zaj at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in its niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city slums to the bridge known as Worm's Crossing, then to distant realms beyond. Dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city, armed with only a vague description of Captain Zaj, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch. It takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the City of Blood. All right, so Bruto, you see all this unfold in this mass humanity of people. It almost looks like a mosh pit has broken out, where the guards are fighting commoners, and you see Zaj lay out the rowdiest one.
Why are they fighting again?
They want out of the city. The gates are closed.
They can't get out of the city?
Nope, gates are closed. That is a map of Baldur's Gate that I have from Adventures League that you guys can look at and watch.
Quite a sight here.
Yeah, why are they fighting?
I don't know, but I think
You would think really slowly.
yeah. Well, the words don't always come as quickly as the thoughts.
You're really dark-skinned, you know that?
Yes. You've said that before.
Oh. All right.
She must have forgot.
Hello, people. Can you stop fighting?
So you see when Bruto says this, a couple commoners look over at this dwarf, very short. What are you wearing, dwarf?
I don't know. I'm probably not wearing a whole lot, honestly. It gets hot around here, so I try to keep it to a minimum. But they told me to put more clothes on when I came in, so I probably have something on right now. Just pretend like it's a bare minimum required for decency.
Okay, so like a cloak over top of your loincloth kind of thing.
If necessary.
Okay. Epiphany, what would your character be doing and wearing and looking like in this scene?
I'm carrying a very large shield, and a mace is held behind the shield. I'm not looking to hit anybody. I'm trying to keep people from running into me. They are jostling me, and occasionally I have to push them away with my shield. I'm dressed in the clothing of the church, of the temple, the colors, but a little bit finer clothes. The cloak and the armor and everything is very well kept. I don't like to have scratches and dents and things in my armor.
Do you have a symbol of your like deity or your order?
I actually haven't chosen my deity yet. I thought we were still doing that stuff.
What? You look like a holy warrior. What deity do you worship?
I don't know the answer to
I
that.
serve-
Okay, I'm gonna
I
ask you
serve-
about it.
At the honor of whatever deity would call upon me.
You're having a crisis of faith already.
I am not having a crisis of faith. I know exactly. I tend to eat to people of all different
If
faiths.
you want to worship me, I'll accept it.
I already have plenty. Thank you, dwarf.
I grant spells.
I actually prescribe a little bit to the teachings of Moradin.
Ooh.
And
Who's Moradin?
you might actually see at this point that a coming out kind of from under in between where his tunic is a holy symbol slips out, and you'd see this holy symbol of Moradin, but you'd also see a holy symbol of Eldath and one of Lathander and one of Mistra, and I quickly just tuck it back in.
You're praying around.
Quiet, dwarf.
Excellent. So Zed, you see Bruto and Epiphany going back and forth after Bruto told people to stop fighting. What do you look like? What are you doing in this moment?
Oh, I'm cringing as I see fist after fist being slammed into face, kind of like, oh, that was a good one. Oh. And I'm just kind of enjoying the scene of the fight here, and just looking on. And I'm wearing kind of a midnight blue cloak, dark cloak. I have dark skin, but I almost always have my hood drawn because I'm drow, and I've earned the trust of enough people to get by in Baldur's Gate. But you know, to those who don't know me, it definitely is best to hide that. Yeah, I've got. Pretty, you know, I'm a smooth-skinned youngster for a drow, and I tend to, you know, just dress in plain leather, sometimes a bit of cloth covering, but plain leather armor, and a little bit short of stature,
Okay.
which helps for sneaking around the alleys.
Not quite as short as him, but you know.
I'm gonna call you Baby Cheeks because of the smooth skin.
I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
That's okay. You don't have to be okay with it.
Okay, good. As long as you're not calling that, you know, in front of me, we'll be just fine.
Okay, BC.
Excellent. And then Eve, so you see all this. How are you reacting?
So
What do you look like?
Eve is so typically I have my hood up. I wear like a burgundy colored cloak. Usually I try and hide what I look like because I feel like I look different than other people. Some of the dragon scales that are on my face really help, you know, make me stand out. And I don't like to feel like I'm not just like everybody else. So typically I do keep my cloak up. Seeing everything that's going on, I'm trying to kind of like look over everybody's shoulders and see what's happening, but also stand behind enough people that I am not involved in any of the fighting going on.
Okay. All right. So as this is going on, a couple commoners start looking at you guys. They definitely take notice of at least you two. Your hood kind of has some weird indentations. Could be hair, they're not quite sure. But you, the drow, definitely stand out with your nudging of him as you're taking great pleasure in some of these.
Well, I'm not wearing a hood. I'm not hiding the fact.
Oh, okay, I thought you were.
I'm not hiding
Sorry.
the fact that I am a tiefling. It is.
There you go.
The red skin kind of gives it away.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know, among all of you guys, I'm kind of normal.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
It's the
I
first
prefer
time for
to
everything.
I prefer to think of the word as average.
I'm not average.
I wouldn't say that below.
Hey, I heard that.
I think you were intended to.
Oh.
No, listen. We're all a bit special here, so
My
In
mother
our
always
own
said
way.
I was special too.
yeah.
I think that may have gone over his head.
Yes. Or
Well, not us.
I mean, I'm kind of short.
that's true. So, Zoj, how do you say it?
Well, Captain Zaj, he's supposed to have an eye patch.
Well,
I think it's that
think
guy
he's
over
over
there.
there.
I've been watching him for quite some time. He's not bad.
He's the one we're supposed to talk to?
That's the one, yeah.
All right, I start pushing my way through the crowd, just manhandling people aside and stuff.
So when you start pushing people, you push a couple of the commoners who were just in the fight, and you
Yeah.
get to a row of
Uh-huh.
flaming fist mercenaries.
Uh-huh.
You can see just past it is Zaj, and
Yeah.
he's surrounded by, very closely by
Uh-huh.
about 6 other mercenaries that are around him.
Okay.
Almost like his entourage or his guard, his
Okay.
personal guard. Halt! We are not letting anybody pass through these gates.
I'm not going through the gates. I want to talk to Mr. Eye Patch.
Do not call him that. Do not bring attention to his patch. That is disrespectful.
The empty eye socket person.
He has a name.
Not better.
It's
That's
not
worse.
better.
Listen to your friends before we cut your tongue out.
Maybe I should do the talking.
I mean, my charisma's pretty high.
Well, that's great. Yes. We're here to see Zoj or Zoj or I really have trouble with that name.
Mr. Z. Mr. Z.
Yes, no, that's me. Well, anyway,
Captain.
the
The
captain,
captain.
the captain,
The gentleman
the
in
captain.
charge.
We'll teach you English. Don't
Is he
worry.
a gentleman?
Common,
Do
don't
we
worry.
know he's a gentleman?
He's making assumptions.
Captain!
Oh, this is going poorly.
Captain Zaj! We need you! He turns. You see just out of his one good eye come around. He goes, what? These people and her are here to see you. I meant to say gentlemen, but you know. Anyways, so these people are here to see you.
Gentle creatures.
They say they need to speak with me. Send them through. And as he does that, his 6 guards kind of put themselves between him and you guys. And they make the other ones open up for you to step through. So speak fast. What is it?
We were told to report to you. We work for the Flaming Fist people, and you have orders for us.
Ah, yes. So you have been recruited recently, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for our first paycheck.
Yeah, well, you have to do some work to get paid.
We did. We found you.
This guy's a bright one, isn't he?
The brightest.
Why are we letting him talk?
I have not found that it is easy to stop him from talking.
So Zaj says,
I wonder if I have a spell for that.
I have a
so,
bit of extra
Flipping
fabric.
through my books.
so yes, I need you for a very important mission. We have had some unruly behavior going on in Baldur's Gate since these refugees have tried to come in. We've closed the gates for now to get a handle on this, but until this goes away, we are unable to do all of our patrols and to handle what's been going on. The important matter requires some investigation. You will need to speak with someone who can give you the details of who is doing these despicable acts. She can be found at the Elfsong Tavern. And her name, where did I write that name down at?
I'm no help help you here. Sorry.
No.
I'm ready.
And her name is Tarina.
Torino?
Tarina. She is a human spy.
Nacho cheese Tarina.
Human spy. At the Elfsong Tavern?
That is correct.
She
She will be waiting for you. She spends a lot of time there hustling some of the less intelligent gamblers.
I was daydreaming. Why do we have to meet her again?
For our friend here, perhaps a more brutish mission would be appropriate.
I'm sure that will be coming very soon. She will probably be able to give you the information to do more brutish things.
So wait a second. You're
More
not
primal
you're not
things.
the quest giver. We got to go to her.
She's my spy.
It will be all right. We'll go talk to her. She'll tell us what to do. Then maybe you can hit something.
Where are you from?
I'm from Baldurs Gate.
Why do you speak like that?
People are all around the city. They speak in different ways. It is inherent of my nature. It is from my. I speak the way my parents did.
Your
Okay.
parents sound funny.
Why do you talk the way you do?
I got dropped on my head a lot.
This does not surprise me.
That does explain so much.
Zaj kind of interrupts and says, "The refugee crisis. It has stoked many fears in Baldur's Gate that might suffer the same fate as El Terrell, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently. Our Grand Duke, Alder Ravengard, was visiting El Terrell on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of Eltergard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for El Terrell's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, but what's left is us short-handed to deal with another problem. So that's why I need your help. Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three. The gods Bane, Baal, and Merkel. I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies on this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Do you hear that, dwarf?
Any of the Hell Riders?
Yes. No, the Hell Riders are being arrested on sight. You will be dealing with Bane, Baal, and Merkel.
Followers of the
So-
Dead Three.
So if we
Yes.
find any of these deities, we're supposed to kill them?
Kill the
You
followers.
have
Kill the
full reign to
followers.
kill them.
Yes. The Dead Three are the gods. We killed their followers. They're killing people. They're bad. Got it? Let me try again.
I
There are
don't-
these people. They're the followers of the Dead Three.
Let's
We're
just get something straight. I don't like killing people.
okay. We'll just hurt them.
I don't like hurting
Look. How you dispose of them, I don't care. Find their lair and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage.
Okay.
We will take care of that. If you do what I say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces, in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more than a couple gold. A few blocks from the baseless gate is Elfsong Tavern. A spy named Tarina hangs out there, gathering rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three. And for the love of Baldur, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends. He then turns,
go.
and his escort follows him as he walks away and takes a spot where he can overlook all the chaos at the gate.
Thank you, sir.
So
That will do.
Alright, so we gotta go find this chick.
Tarina?
we've got to find this spy. We've got a license to kill if necessary. The followers of the Dead Three, license to kill three gods, three deities, and watch out for the Hell Riders because the city is destroyed. What could go wrong?
I kind of have an idea of what could go wrong.
This is what is called a. You know what? You be sure to fill us in on that idea when the time is right.
Okay.
The Elfsong Tavern.
The Elfsong Tavern.
All right. So you guys are making your way over there?
So I'll be kind of going in front, guiding my companions. You know, my faithful companions along.
All right. You guys all just going to let him lead?
That's
guys
fine
know?
with me.
I don't feel like we have much of a choice
Through
in
the
that.
crowd. Yes.
All right. So you guys are able to get a block or so away before the crowd just kind of dissipates. They're kind of in one line, to, the main street to the gate. There's wagons of people who've been expecting to travel out of town that just can't. It's chaotic. So as you make your way over to the Elfsong Tavern, you will see that it's about 2 stories high. It's got a main door that is very inviting, and as you open the door, you will see there's quite a few patrons here. I'm going to lay out a map. This does not mean you're killing things here. I'm looking at you, Barbarian.
He doesn't like to kill.
I would rather make a new friend than a new enemy.
I have that same trait.
It's admirable.
You can't take the that's my character trait.
Oh, but I'm also.
Here's the main door right here. Boom.
I steal things.
That's the main door.
Yes. All right. So when you
Are you guys
walk
Yeah.
in,
Yeah. Bring me over.
I feel like if a game of chance is to be had, I kind of want to be at the table with the two of you because you are so far very bold and brash in tipping your hands.
What do you mean? I don't have anything in my hands.
I wouldn't recommend walking around telling people I steal things. It's what I like to do.
Oh, that was when we were outside the tavern in the dark, and we were just.
Yeah.
I was just talking. To
That
him.
was out of character.
He was accusing me of stealing his background.
Honest. I was straddling the line between in character and out of character.
So when you guys open the door, you see a half-orc woman standing there, and you see a suit of armor that's floating in place also on each side of the door. They don't pay you much attention, but as you look around, you can see plenty of people that are holding weapons. And any of you who have been in Baldurs Gate before, you know taverns are pretty unruly. They get crazy and out of hand quite frequently. Pretty much everyone is armed in any tavern. You'd be stupid not to be armed in a tavern in Baldur's Gate. So anyways, you see a half-elf commoner behind the bar. He's cleaning some glasses, and the bar is straight ahead, which you can see right there. All the little circles on that map are your stools. And anything, the bigger circles are the tables. Okay. So yes, you're in the bar. Most of the tables are occupied. There are a couple spots where you guys could sit. You could sit at the bar.
Well, let's get a drink, or should we get straight to work?
We're looking for Tarina.
Oh,
I
okay.
immediately
You
move
should
away
not talk so much.
and go to the bar to get a drink.
As you're walking to the bar to get a drink, he says, "Hey, we're looking for Tarina!" And everyone stops mid-conversation and looks. And the half-orc woman who's still at the door right next to you says, "She's upstairs."
Never mind, we figured it out.
You get to the bar, and the half-elf who's standing there says, what can I get for you?"
Well, perhaps an ale would do.
"Okay, yes. We have this one over here. We have this one." He starts rattling off a bunch. What is more your style?
Well, really, just something strong will do fine, thank you. Whatever is strongest.
So
No liquor, though.
Oh, okay. So he pours you an elven wine that he thinks you would like and slides it over to you. What about your friends here? What will they be having?
Oh, is this wine? I said ale. Slides it back.
I will take the wine.
Oh, perfect.
Man of fine taste.
Wouldn't want to waste it after all.
He gets you your ale that you were hoping for. And it's got some bite to it. It's kind of like an IPA.
Oh.
There you go. What about the dwarf? Something cheap, strong?
I'm not cheap. I need something of quality.
All right.
I'm a connoisseur of fine mead.
Okay.
I
So
can't
he,
help but notice he's drinking the generic Meyer brand. As he says that.
Diet.
so in Michigan, we have a store called Meyer, and it's kind of like Walmart, but it's more regional, and a lot better quality. He
Not
has
sponsored.
the Meyer brand soda here.
I literally just happened to look at that as he said, I have very refined
That is
taste.
awesome.
Role playing, folks.
So he pours you something and slides it over.
Mm-hmm.
It is also an ale, right? You wanted an ale?
Yeah, I'm gonna test it. Is it any good?
It's moderate.
It's moderate.
You probably think it's delicious. I don't know. Give me an insight.
Oh, no, I
You legit are? You would
proficient.
know it's moderate.
I mean, I'm proficient in brewing.
Yes,
like,
you would know it's moderate.
I know to brew.
No bark.
Right. This is what?
No bark to it.
It's bad?
It's pretty middle tier.
So I take a sip. I'm like, this is horrible. I want the good stuff.
Oh, I'm surprised. You do know what you're talking
It's
about.
I need some hoppiness to kind of punch me in the gut, you know?
He gives you the same thing that he actually gave the drow, and you'll notice
Okay.
this is a high
Much
quality brew. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to test you.
Why would you test me?
Everyone that comes in here saying they want high quality things, then once they get the bill,
What's your name?
Alan.
Alan?
Yes.
Oh,
Alan Aelith.
okay.
I'm the owner and proprietor of this establishment.
It's a fine place. Thank you. And I take another sip of ale. It's not bad, isn't it?
It's pretty good. I make better.
Oh.
He turns to this one over here and you, and he actually says, "Here, this is on the house." And he slides you two a couple drinks. It is wine. It is called Elverquist wine.
Elverquist?
Yes.
I'll pick it up and take a sip. Is it
Yeah, it's pretty good.
any good?
Did you check it for any
And then
sort
he
of
tells you
drugs?
guys, if you can keep your friend over here a little quiet, I don't want any trouble tonight. We've already had a fight today, and I just would really like if we didn't have to repair any more chairs.
If I can keep him quiet.
His bark is louder than his bite.
I will.
I don't like fighting.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm not a fighter.
Oh.
He likes beer.
I'm assuming you have the maul on your back, too.
Yeah, it's probably like strapped on
He
back.
sees this huge maul on this
Yeah.
dwarf
I don't like to
who's
fight.
clearly pretty ripped and showing his chest.
I'm just being.
And it's just
yeah.
surprising to him to see this. Okay, so I heard you guys saying you were looking for, I knew I'd forget her name again.
Nacho cheese.
Trina?
Tarina.
Tarina.
Why not?
She's upstairs. She spends a lot of time up there. You'll see her playing Baldur's Bones.
Ah, okay.
Does anybody
Is this a
know how to
public
play?
space up there? Or these,
Yes, there's a public space.
Ah, okay.
There's some rooms up there. I would appreciate it if you would stay out unless you pay for them.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. Wait, Baldur's Bone. What is that?
It's a game.
Oh.
What does it
You
involve
don't know
dice?
Baldur's Bones?
Have you guys played that before?
Oh, I love Baldur's Bones.
I know how to play dice.
So I read about it in a book one time, but I don't remember the rules.
You forgot?
You forgot the rules. You start 3d6, and the host ends up going last. You would then, the next person would
Right.
add a die to it, and the idea is you don't want to go over 21. Whoever gets the highest number without going over 21.
I'm proficient in dice.
Well, should we play here or should we play upstairs? Because Tarina's upstairs.
Let's practice first.
Okay,
Does anybody
everyone.
have any dice?
I think I do.
I do because I'm proficient.
Me too. Oh,
All
I'm
right.
proficient, but I don't have it.
But it only costs a couple copper pieces, right, Mr. Dungeon
It's
Master?
whatever you want.
All right.
Do you sell
gamble
dice?
against
Do
each
you
other.
sell dice here?
I could sell you some dice.
Perfect.
He goes over to a chest in the corner and opens it. And he pulls out some dice and says, I can sell it to you for 1 silver each.
Per die?
for a set.
I bet they have extras upstairs.
They probably do.
We don't need to practice
Come
first.
steal some.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so.
You're a rogue.
I know. That's not what we do.
You're not.
What do you do? What would you say you do here?
Well, I would say that I'm a very good person, and we need to find Tarina now. Shall we?
You just went to a pivot. You pivot to talking point.
He locks it up and points to upstairs. They'll show you how to play up there if you don't know. I'm sure you'll pick up on it really quickly.
All right, let's do it.
As you guys start to walk upstairs, you pass by. You see some humans. You see a halfling, another human, another half orc in this room, and all of these people are just kind of around the downstairs. You make your way upstairs, and you see a bunch of people gathered around 2 tables. Let's flip this over to the other map. All right.
So when a battle does break out in this tavern, we're ready.
Oh, we're ready. We are ready.
This is a very large tavern,
It is very large.
but the tables are very small.
Cheers, look really.
All right. So you guys come upstairs, and there's some people on the table.
Ooh,
I totally hit your guys' camera.
that person looks pretty. You're looking. Whoa. Holy crap! There's a lot of those.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Under the old Lay's slogan, try to eat just one.
All right. So there's some people.
That's my food slogan.
Let me see. Did I mess up?
It's like
Oh, okay, it's good.
one and you get four
Yeah.
more.
All right. So you guys are
Okay.
upstairs in E7.
I want to go stand next to the pretty one.
Lit lanterns hang from the
I'm right
rafters in
here.
this windowless room.
Oh.
Rugs cover
Hi.
the wooden floor and help dampen the noise from drunken patrons gathered around 2 tables, eating and playing games of Baldur's Bones. One of the individuals seated at the table nearest the stairs happens to be Tarina. You are followed behind you guys by that half orc from the door, and she says, "Tarina, got some people here to see you." You see everyone at the table kind of turn to you, and Tarina waves for you to come over. You'll notice her because she's in a robe. Doesn't look much like the others. And she has... which one would she be? She
I
would be...
pictured a bathrobe for some reason.
No,
just
she's
got
in
out
a
of
robe
the
like you
shower.
guys. Actually, we'll say she's this one with the book, even though she's not having a book. Okay?
Oh.
What are you here for? What do you need?
Captain Zorg sent us.
Zoj.
Yeah, Mr.
George.
Eyepatch told us to
Why
talk to
can't we
you.
get that name? It's like 3 letters.
You didn't take
It's
notes.
at least 4 or
Zorge?
5. I mean,
Zaj. It's Zaj.
Zod. So you guys are messing me up now.
Zoj.
I've said it
You
correctly
guys need to
all
take
day.
notes.
I believe it's Chode.
Okay, look it. They didn't take notes, so I'm just gonna say it. Captain Zaj sent us to talk to his spy.
You say spy,
Tarina.
and everyone else is like, what?
Yeah,
Tarina looks at you and says, "Shut up. You do not say another word."
Well-
She tells everyone else, "Please, go." Everyone except for her leaves the room. Knowing...
Remember how we said we don't like our characters to die?
We just wanted to play some dice.
There. She moves around to the spark. Tells you guys, "Okay, gather round, have a seat.
Okay,
Apparently we need to talk business.
let's talk business.
You're hurting my wallet though, so hurry up."
We'll give you copper pieces.
Apparently, there's some trouble with the Dead Three, the followers of the Dead Three, and we're supposed to help.
Okay.
I know we don't look like much, but
Speak for yourself there, dark skin.
So you are here for information?
Captain Zorg said that
Zaj! Zaj!
This is Zorg from like.
That's the Toy Story guy, isn't it?
Just call him Mr. Just call him Eye Patch.
He said that you would know where the followers were.
I might. What are you gonna do for me?
I'll play at least one game of Baldur's Bones with you.
No.
Oh, you will. But that's for you more than me. What if you win?
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
So I.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate.
It's okay. we have to scratch her belly. That's how it works.
So she tells you some former friends, we'll call them, are looking for me. I've heard that they've tracked me here to Baldur's Gate. I don't know when they're going to be here, but they're going to be here soon. If they know that I'm here. So how about this? She tells you if they were to come, will you help me fend them off?
Why?
If we're here, I think we can handle it, but we're not staying here for very long.
Wait a second. Who's the good person in this scenario?
Me.
How do
They
we
want to come kill me.
Yeah, but what did you do to them?
They're from the uncivil serpent.
What the heck's that?
She tells you that she once served Captain Morosco Sesprin of the uncivil serpent faithfully.
Don't know what that is.
It's a ship.
And then there was a falling out of some kind. And
Yeah, we had a disagreement. I was the good guy, and they were the bad guy, so I had to get away.
So when are they supposed to be here?
don't believe her.
I wanna.
I don't know. They know I'm here. They've tracked me, I've heard, from my pigeons, we'll call them. My crows.
So how would you notify us when they arrive? Like
I would like if you'd
What?
stick around
Just
or
sit
come
here?
back and check in.
Oh, so this
for a
is like
couple
an
hours?
immediate.
It could happen
Or-
today, it could happen next week. I do not know.
We'll
But
check
they usually
back in
act
time to
quickly
time.
in these matters.
Can I want to see if she's deceiving me about being the good one or not.
Okay, give me an insight check.
I rolled really low. That's gonna make it an 11.
You believe it. Hook, line, and sinker.
All right, we're gonna protect you from these bad people.
Oh, I like you.
Yeah,
She touches your hand as she says that.
you're pretty.
He's a very, very nice dwarf.
Yeah, but
Yes.
we can't kill them.
right.
She tells you, you know how you know I'm the good one in this matter? They're pirates. Are pirates ever good?
Oh, they're pirates? Did any of them have peg legs?
No.
Can we give them peg legs?
Stereotype.
Yes.
So would they come here via ship?
Yes. They will be coming on the uncivil serpent in the
Oh, okay.
Civil
harbor.
serpent.
So we could just go to the harbor
We
and
could.
see if the ships arrive.
We could.
Could we just
Right.
burn down all the ships just to
And
be
then-
safe?
But there could be people on the ships.
Well, you also don't want to land yourself into the jail as well.
We'd blame it on someone.
As you guys are talking, you see floating above the table an elven ghost appear. Oh, and you would know this is how the tavern got its name if you've ever been here.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's creepy.
How many of you have been to El Terrell or have ties to El Terrell from your background? Anybody?
I do not.
No.
Is it feasible, since my background has me studying, bouncing around from temple to temple, getting to know them.
Mhm.
So I'll leave it up to you if it's feasible that I would have gone to El Terrell to study some of those temples.
Yeah, I'll say yes. You've been there before in your research. Oh, sing a song of El Terrell, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of El Terrell when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift, keen swords. Then charge into hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath. And it fades away. As
Somebody clip that.
Please do. As the ghost fades away, I want Epiphany to make a DC 15 history check.
I don't like ghosts.
He did a critical
That is a
success.
critical fail.
This is 5th edition, by the way, not one of the older ones when we rolled up.
That is a 1. You did say you do crit successes.
I
and
do.
fails.
So you are like, that was a really nice song. I think you will probably get that song stuck in your character's head for a while. We might have to see if you can sing it later.
Already
With the
just sort
dance.
of.
Is there a dance that goes along with it?
We could totally come up with a
Yeah.
dance. Okay, so yeah, you don't really understand what the song means. You just know it's about Elturel, and these talks of beasts in it and stuff are kind of interesting.
I'm gonna set that as my ringtone.
Now,
I feel like we
For-
should
for
look
Toll
that up
of the Dead.
later.
the other table, you can kind of hear them say, "That's we've never heard that song. That's different. She has sung the same song for decades." Ellen comes up from downstairs and says, "Did she just sing a different song?"
Sing a song of Elturel. It's only words I can remember.
We'll definitely send that to you.
I could lay down a beat for you if you want.
I can do a beatbox.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Why do you get to do everything I do?
Well, I don't know. You're stealing all my abilities, apparently.
I'm gonna pout over
Hey,
here.
we could form a band.
I play the drums.
Ellen looks
I don't.
confused.
All right. So anyway, that was not the normal song, eh?
And you guys are watching. You're saying that to Ellen and
Yeah, Alan or
Hell Riders. Huh.
wait, did she mention Hell Riders in the song?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's in the third verse.
Oh.
Give me
Was,
a.
Something about cloven.
Cloven hooves.
Cloven
Hooves,
hooves and
yeah.
The
And
Hell
the-
Riders, are these not the
Taking down
knights
the-
from Elturel? Or no, those are the Hell.
Oh, the Hell Riders. They were the things that Captain Zodge.
Yeah.
You see
they
the
were
elf kind
arresting
of
them.
come like above the table, kind of come back into sight again,
The Hell Riders are holy.
and she's
warriors.
looking at the drow, but then fades back away. Give me a DC 20 intelligence check, Jake. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we know anything about who the Hell Riders would be?
That's
Is that
what he's
something
rolling
that
for.
We would have.
Straight intelligence?
Yep.
It's an 18.
Oh, sorry, history. Sorry.
Oh, it's an 18.
You've heard of the Hell Riders before. You know there's some story about them in Elturel's history, but you can't recall what it is. You've heard the name. Very common.
Well, Zodge said there's some kind of warriors, the knights or something from Elturel.
Well, you also said that they were arresting them on sight.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't recall in the stories if they are the good kind of holy or the bad kind of holies.
Ellen says, Hell Riders are basically just knights of Elturel. And you would know, since you've been both places, that Baldurs Gate uses the term Hell Riders interchangeably with their knights and not. However, the true Hell Riders are not just the Elturel knights. So, if that makes sense. It's kind of like calling a Marine a soldier in the military, for example. A Marine's a Marine, an Army soldier is different. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of common people, I know. Some most common people will refer to them as like, oh, it's just a soldier. But a Marine would be offended and, vice versa.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying.
the nature of jarheads.
People wear jars on their heads.
You should
need a big jar.
It was definitely out of character. I don't think this guy can tell the difference.
I mean, to be
He's right
fair,
about a-
my intelligence is 5.
But
Cut me some slack.
what about your character?
It's a little bit better, actually.
So Alan's like, I gotta get back to work, and he goes back downstairs.
If that ghost is coming back, I don't want to be in this room.
Can we just...
Why not? Are you afraid? Are you afraid of her?
Aren't you afraid of ghosts?
Why would I be
I
afraid
ain't
of her?
afraid of no ghost.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of no ghost.
You know, you're a drow. You're supposed to be used to like creepy stuff.
Nah. Anyway,
It is just a spirit, a manifestation. It's not anything that you should have to worry about.
chill down your spine. Don't you get that?
I deal with the dead occasionally. I've done a few funeral rites, and occasionally the ghost doesn't want to stay with the body. It's just a thing I have to deal with from time to time.
Is it true that sometimes the dead bodies fluctuate?
It is actually very true that in the time after the death, yes, the gases build up inside the body.
What happens
When-
if during the funeral it happens?
Generally, before the funeral, as part of the preparations, you put a little pressure on the.
Squeeze it out?
Yes,
It's gross.
it's not all. It is not all sunshine and roses in the temple back rooms. I can tell you this.
That's right.
Okay.
If I ever die, are you gonna squeeze the gas out of me?
I will do the best that I can to make sure that you do not die.
That sounds better.
If I'm already dead, I'm okay if you just poke a hole.
We'll try.
That's easier.
We'll try to
So
keep
you
you
turn.
from dying.
Okay.
Tarina says, What?
Oh,
What does this have to do with anything?
Tarina, I
Well-
forgot you were here.
So
You haven't really fully told us. Well, I guess you did. You told us
Yeah.
you want us to protect you, and we're going to.
what were their names?
So she tells you she served.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Are you telling us the captain's name?
I think it's
Captain
funny.
Morosco Sesprin of the
These
Uncivil
are party
Serpent.
scribe.
Morosco como? Como fue?
Morosco Sesprin
Sesprin.
of the Uncivil Servant and his crew.
What's the names of the crew?
Oh, it can fluctuate. I don't know offhand, but he will probably be with Leaker, Deadeye, Cadaverous, and some others who you don't need to know their names. They're just probably going to be with him, or they're going to stay with the ship.
Was that
Are
one
they
person or
coming
was
here?
that 3?
No.
That's one person.
Let's wait 10 minutes and ask
Are
him
they coming
again.
here specifically for you, or are they okay?
All right. So you're not gonna.
If you keep me alive, I will give you the information I know.
Wait, didn't you say
You
you give
must
us...
kill them.
We've kept you alive. So can you give us some information now?
Once you kill them.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
Who promised us 200 gold pieces each?
That was.
Didn't somebody promise us that?
I think you're
A
getting
number
confused.
of gold pieces.
So this information
Don't
is
use-
worth quite a bit to you.
It was
Okay.
Yes, that is his correct name. Finally, someone says it correctly.
No,
It's
that's-
Zaj.
It's Zaj.
It's Zaj.
I know, I was trying to...
You forgot the D.
Yes.
It's okay.
Zorg, Zaj,
Alright.
Zog.
So
It's all the same. It's Z-Man.
no, I'm Z-Man.
No, it's Z-Man.
Okay.
It's Captain
Why?
Eyepatch.
Why? Okay. Why in modules are the names so difficult?
It's Dungeons and
That's
Dragons.
the
It's
thing,
Dungeons
this one
and
is-
I've
Dragons.
run out of names.
I know.
It's been 30 years.
You've
and
run
they've
out of
That's the
names.
bane of my existence in like Tomb of Annihilation. How do I pronounce any?
This is
Oh my
could
God.
not be much
I
easier
know
of a
this is the
name.
easiest
I mean, the
one.
only easier name is the bartender. His name is Alan. I don't think we'll ever forget Alan.
Alan Tudyk. No,
All
it's
right,
not Tudyk,
so-
but it's close.
Should we
Perhaps
go?
we should head to the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
So do you want to stay here and just play your
Oh.
dice game?
I will be staying here.
Oh. We gotta play a little dice before we leave to really
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys want to ante up? We're starting at 1 gold.
I don't know what this
One
is.
gold
I heard you
piece?
talking about copper, but
What does this mean?
One
ante
gold.
up?
What?
Any up.
Throw
That's
one
when
You
you
have
gold.
to, you have to put
You gotta
the
pay to
put the
play.
gold down.
I'm the host, so I will go last.
So this is gambling.
I'm not sure I like
Yes.
this whole 1 gold thing. Maybe I'll play for us.
I've heard that
But-
it's fun.
Oh, come on. All of you. Ante up.
I'm gonna Annie, but I have a question.
I'll match
Peer
you.
pressure.
I'm proficient in dice. Does that help me at all?
It does not say in the book, but yeah, I'll give you 1 reroll.
1 reroll? Okay, cool.
Yep.
So it's 3d6?
Yeah, 1 reroll of your original
Yep.
3d6.
Okay.
That is a weird proficiency. I am too. But that is weird.
We're like long lost
You're
brothers.
proficient in dice.
You're proficient in something that's totally chance. Maybe you just know a lot of different games with dice.
No, I know how to roll them properly.
Okay.
And then
Show me.
Hey,
Wait,
I
did you-
know how to
did you
roll
ante
dice
up yet?
properly.
Did you ante up yet?
Okay, I'm gonna ante with a d12. I'm entering 1 gold piece.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll 3d6. You want to get as close to 21 without getting over.
Alright.
Each player right now must roll 3d6.
Wait, the highest possible on 3d6 is an 18, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we gotta get as close to a 21.
Well, there's more rolls.
No,
Yes.
you can choose like blackjack.
Oh!
You force the hand of the next person. They have to do the same amount of dice as you and go up 1.
Oh, okay.
So everyone's in at 1 gold right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do the
So I-
same thing with this D12.
Yeah,
So I got 13 so far.
Okay.
I got 12.
I got 10.
I got 11.
On their turn, a player can choose to stand or roll. So are you going to stand or roll?
I'm rolling.
Can you
Okay.
roll? Do you have to roll all of them again?
No. You roll an additional
One
die.
die.
Yeah, I'm
and so then
rolling.
once he rolls 1, then
So
he
a
has to
player who
roll
rolls
the
takes an
extra one.
additional die and rolls it.
Yep.
If their total of dice exceeds 21, they bust and are out of the game. Otherwise, they can keep rolling additional dice until they either stand or break. So I guess you can just keep rolling until you stand or break. So kind of like blackjack, yeah.
I'm rolling.
So you'll have to roll 4, obviously, to get a higher number. And you'll have to roll at least 4 and 4. But
Okay, so I'm gonna roll again. I got a 2. That'll put me at 15. Keep rolling because
Okay.
I can't go over so far. Actually, if I get a 6, that's perfect. And I got a 4. So at that point,
You're a
I have a
19.
19, and I'm gonna stand.
okay. Jake, you going to roll or stand? You gotta
I
beat
don't
the
know
19.
who this Jake guy is.
Oh, sorry. Epiphany.
Can we call?
That is a 14. So he has higher than me, so I want to roll more, yes?
Yes.
That is an 18.
I still beating you.
He still has higher than me.
You're gonna.
I think this means I must roll again.
No.
That is a 22. This means I win, yes?
You lose. You bust.
You busted.
23.
Next up.
Gambling is
12. 15. I'm going to go again. 18. I'm going to go again. 23. I'm out.
All right, bust.
I like this game.
I'm gonna win the money.
So I'm at 11. Ooh, and 17. Ooh, and 18. Ooh, and 21.
21. Okay.
Legit.
You're not very nice.
I've never won anything.
7, 8,
before.
9, 10, 11,
You can steal it back for us, right?
No, I don't do that.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
More into the
18,
organized
19.
crime.
Ooh,
Ah.
that's fun.
Not just
You win.
impulsive.
So she
You know.
slides it over to you. You get the pot of gold, which is your 4, but she had matched, so you get 8 gold.
Okay.
I just
I'll
lost-
Nice,
grab
well
the
done.
gold.
I lost a gold
I
piece.
immediately give them their gold back.
Oh,
That is
was
a
nice of her.
good party member. right there. Thank you.
She is so trustworthy. You guys have a
I
nice
think I'm
friendship.
just starting to get the hang of this. Are we going to play again?
We should.
Let's do it.
I'm not matching anything this time, though.
What do you mean matching?
I'm not
She
putting
matched.
4 gold in this time. I will put 1 gold, and you guys will put 1 gold.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
All right.
Can you raise?
I think she's scared.
Put
If you
more
want.
gold in if you wish?
If you want.
But why? What is the incentive to do this?
It makes everyone else raise it after you.
Oh, stay in. They have to keep. They have to keep it. All right. I'll end up with a 1.
Okay? It doesn't tell me. I'm just kind of making that part up.
I also
We don't
will.
have good rules on
1 gold.
it. Okay. So we have at least 4 gold in. All right. So everyone roll 3d6, and we will make you the host this time.
What is
over
that?
here. So that means I will go first. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Everyone cool? All right. I will go 9, 13, 19. I'm going to hold at 19.
Holy crap!
You
All
wanna
right.
roll?
I'm rolling.
How many dice was that?
That's
How many
enough.
what?
It's enough to win.
Like 6.
6. I'm gonna re-roll this
I
one.
don't know, I just re-roll the last one.
All
Doesn't
right.
matter.
So that gives me 17, and then I'm gonna roll
What
another
did
one.
she get?
So he has
19.
to roll at least 6, right? Then?
No.
17. This gives me a 20. I'm gonna stay at 20. Yeah.
If in chat I'm doing this wrong, please post and let us know.
You can tell when he
I
gets
thought
serious.
he had to roll at
No,
least
you
6.
you
He
decide.
drops his
The rules
character
are very
points
vague.
when he's
Oh, okay.
serious.
So this is exactly what it says.
Sorry.
Each player puts the agreed ante in the pot, which was 1 gold. Each player rolls 3 dice. Play then proceeds clockwise around the table with the host of the game going last. On their turn, a player can choose to stand or roll. If the player stands, the next player can take a turn. A player who rolls takes an additional die and rolls it. I guess
Oh,
you can keep
okay.
going around, I guess. If the total of their dice exceeds 21, they bust and are out of the game. Otherwise, they can keep rolling additional dice
Okay.
until they either stand or break. So does that...
It sounds like 21.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, but do you guys think
Sorry.
I'm ruling it right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I,
yes.
I think that you're the
didn't-
dungeon master and you make the rules.
That's
sir.
what I think too. So
Yeah.
after everyone has had a turn, the highest point total wins the game and takes the pot.
Well, let's see. This is
Oh.
11, 13, 15, 21.
What the heck?
I think that is what was supposed to do, yes?
No, you needed to do one more.
All right, I got
I
9.
don't think that is right.
Now I'm gonna go
You have 21.
2.
Do.
9 plus 12 is 21.
Wow.
Ooh.
You guys have to arm wrestle for it.
Okay,
4.
that's a good idea.
9.
I'm not entirely sure if that is in the rules.
15.
A little on the smaller side, but
18.
strong.
Yeah, I went over.
Okay.
Well, how do we handle this? Do we roll for it, or do we arm wrestle, or
Maybe you guys should play.
should we split
Just
the
do-
winning?
Go another round between the two of you.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
Throw another gold in, and
it. Another gold. Oh, we're
Well,
making it interesting.
we are making it interesting.
Yes, yes. All right.
I just realized I forgot to share the link around.
All right.
What'd you end up with?
I ended up with 9, but I'm gonna keep going. That's 15.
You get a 6.
That's a 6. That's 21.
The way you throw your dice, it's weighted, I can tell.
It's like you're making a basketball shot.
You have a elegant sort of confidence about the way you play.
Higher than me.
That is a 16.
So simply roll a 5 and we'll be tied again, and we can.
Oh, you mean like this? That is an 18. It would have been a lot cooler if that had been a 5. But all I need is a 3, like this.
You went over.
You win some, you lose some. Today, I lose.
Yes.
Today, you win.
I will give you one of your golds back and one for you.
What's everybody just giving it back? It's no fun if I get it back.
And then I get 2 extra gold pieces. One from this fellow. And one from our lovely informant, spy lady,
She doesn't like to be called spy.
Nacho Cheese Tarina.
Nacho cheese.
What? Where's that from?
It's Taco Bell.
When you first said her name, it sounded like Dorito.
I also did not know where the nacho cheese came from.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are playing this game, you guys keep going around. You hear a commotion.
I heard a commotion.
The pirates are here.
I like commotions. Oh, this one might be bad.
Yeah.
The road's such a clatter.
8 motley humans saunter into the tavern.
Oh, here we go.
The leader is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye, a cruel sneer, and a pirate's swagger.
Check out the saunter and swagger on that one.
The others are unsavory rowdy bunch who act as if they own the place.
What?
We're looking for an old friend of ours, you can hear come from downstairs,
Oh boy.
says the dead-eyed man. He sniffs the air.
I-
Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves nacho cheese Doritos. And to cheat at Baldur's Bones.
Oh.
I go down the stairs. I'm like, guys, come on, this is it. Let's do
All right.
this. I'm going down the stairs and I say,
Hi, I know where she is.
As you do that, you see, it looks like 8 guys are kind of taking people's drinks off of the different tables and off the bar and drinking them, like they own the place. And the leader, the brawny man with the cloudy right eye, sneers and kind of snickers. He's like, where is she?
You know, your people aren't very nice. They're taking other patrons' drinks. They paid for those drinks.
Took me forever to figure.
They all start laughing.
You need to put them back right now.
So the 8 guys finish their drinks and put the empty tankards back on the table. And they all start walking towards you at the stairs.
That's not good manners.
I kind of whisper, I'm going to find someone near me and just go, are we going to let him do this? Someone at a table or something. Are we going to let these guys get away with this?
No, we're going to beat them up.
If each of you could fill out your names on both sides, your armor class.
This is because
That
we're
would
about
be
to get in
awesome.
a fight, guys.
And then, once you're done with that, roll your initiative.
I'm the only one without a pencil.
Oh, I have extras.
What do you
So
mean?
do I.
You don't have pencils, Paula.
I have a player that routinely doesn't come with pencils, too.
Oh,
I have,
always.
like,
I mock
bunch of
him
Is
as
it
Oh,
Paula?
I mean, this is my house, so I have a pencil somewhere. But like,
Paula, you are horrible. You need to bring pencils. I can't believe you come to a game unprepared.
I don't blame players if they don't bring pencils. I just keep it stash.
I do
This
too.
is why I play online. I don't care if they have a pencil.
What does T mean?
Don't worry about it. Just put your armor class on it. This is a
Fortitude,
Pathfinder.
reflex, and will
3.5.
save.
Yeah, this is for
Oh,
3.5 in Pathfinder originally. So
Just the armor class, all you need?
yeah, just armor class and your name, your
Okay.
character name.
This is cool.
I will just put it right up on here.
There you go.
Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. So we use little initiative tents. I find they're very helpful, giving a visual.
What did you put on there? Just your armor class perception.
Just
And
armor class. That's all. Yeah, actually, passive perception would be great. Now that I think about it,
I don't know.
it's okay. We'll worry about that off game. I don't think it'll matter right now. I have access to D&D Beyond. So.
Oh.
Are there,
All right. So I rolled a 9.
Oh, what are we? Initiative?
Yep.
oh,
I know
get-
how to do this.
I think I get advantage on initiative.
Where's my initiative score? Oh.
I don't know if anybody getting an advantage.
Yes.
So you're staying on the stairs, and everyone else is still upstairs. I'm assuming.
no, I think we've all gone. I mean,
Yeah.
I went down.
I'm down. I'm down.
I sort
I'm
of.
down there.
I would have. And just looked at these two as he headed down, and sort of. I'm probably the last to go down the stairs, though.
Okay.
but I do.
What do I do with my pencil?
Captain.
Give
Are
it
you
to
not
your wife.
prepared?
I'm prepared. I just set things around.
He
Nice.
almost lost his pencil. It would have been so good.
No.
Somebody's
All right.
saying that.
What'd you get, Bruto?
I got a 14.
14. What'd you get, Zed?
I got a 6.
All right. What'd you get, Eve?
11.
All right. And what'd you get, Epiphany?
13.
All right. All right. Now, who was asking a question? Or you said they were saying the.
We're having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, they're okay.
You can turn the gain up. It looks like it's pretty low.
It is pretty low.
Yeah, I would turn it up to almost to the halfway point.
Let's try that for now.
All right. Let me talk and see. All right. It's hitting the yellow now. All right. So hopefully they can hear me now. I'll project a little more too. All right. So Bruto, they confront you on the stairs. You actually are confronted first by Captain Morosco. Or I'm sorry, it's not Captain Morosco. This is Leakard Deadeye Cadaverous. And you could tell from this cloudy eye. Move out of my way.
Kiss my big white hairy butt.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What are you doing? You're just going to say that?
Oh, is it my turn?
I'm gonna.
Are we? Where are we? Where are we? Like.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Sorry, you guys are still upstairs. Let's switch this to the downstairs. My bad.
There are a lot of people on that map.
Yes. And I should probably set up those miniatures.
Question.
So these
before
are the
we start
stairs.
the actual fight.
Yep, go ahead.
Are we just leaving when we need the bio break, or were you planning? To
We can do a
break?
quick break. Do you want to do a break real quick? And then I can
I
fill
mean, I
up
don't
the
want to
water.
force a break if nobody else needs it.
I'm in favor.
I've
so
just
I'm-
killed
Yeah.
2 Mountain Dews and a coffee since I got here. So.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
that's fine.
Let's take a break. That'll let me set up combat, and we can do a quick little bathroom break. So we All right, we are back. I know you guys heard that. We are ready to go for at least another hour. And then we will probably end this. So, right now, our party is surrounded by these shipmates, pirates, and the leader has confronted our good friend Bruto in the front. Bruto, he tells you to move. You give a retort back.
You're a very bad man, and now you're gonna talk to my maul.
And I reach back and pull my maul out. And bonus action, I'm now raging.
You're gonna get it, mister!
And then I just start laying into him with my maul.
All right.
I'm going to reckless attack on this guy.
He doesn't like to hurt people.
I thought you didn't want to kill anybody.
That is going to be a 16.
16 will hit.
Something like that.
All right.
You just hit the main guy, right?
Yeah, the captain guy.
You're gonna get it, mister.
How much what was the AC again? Sorry.
16.
Yep, you hit.
Okay. And then I think I get 2 extra damage when I'm raging.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it. That's gonna be 9 plus 5 is 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
All right, so you hit him probably in his arm, pushes him back, and you see when you do this, he quickly uses it to pull his scimitar out. And with that,
He did go down.
he did not go down. He is still standing. It hit him pretty hard. It pushed him back a little.
I'm gonna action surge.
You have action surge as a barbarian?
Yes.
Nice try.
Wait.
Epiphany.
Hold on. As an
Still have
interaction
movement.
as an interaction with my environment, can I flip this table up on its side? Kind of put it up this way.
Sure, I'll let you try to use it to block 2 guys.
All right, I flip it up so it's kind of like in these guys' way
Okay.
or whatever. And then I think I'm just gonna hold my ground right there. Yeah, that's probably the best thing.
Okay.
All right, done.
Epiphany.
Come on, Tiffany.
I feel like if I can get rid of this captain, the others they will go.
Mhm.
You should not have come here. And I'm going to hold my shield up, and the from the holy symbol on the center of it, which actually looks like it's molded into or shaped into a combination of multiple gods.
Okay.
As I hold it up, sort of defensively, I'm aiming it at this captain, and a blast of brilliant red-tinted energy is going to shoot across this tavern towards him.
Okay.
As I am casting Guiding Bolt. at
Oh,
him.
nice.
What is my magic bonus?
If you beat a 15, you hit.
I'm just trying to find my magic bonus.
Is it under attack?
There it is. Plus 5. That's a 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 4d6.
It's 46.
Yes, for Guiding Bolt.
46.
46 damage has gotta kill him.
Nope.
6661.
That's very fitting for this
The
campaign.
tiefling just rolled a 666 for the very first damage roll. So that's 17 points of radiant damage to the captain.
I think he's probably dead.
That would be 19 points of damage.
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Oh,
I know
You're
math
welcome.
is.
I added the 3 6s and came up.
Came
I
up
did
with
not
one
say I
less.
was very good at the math. I'm good at radiant damage.
So you
19 points.
you blast him, and all of a sudden, you guys see the blast. When it hits him, it starts sparkling. How does that look? Because it gives advantage on the next attack, correct?
Anything that I'm flavoring all of my radiance to have that sort of a little bit of a fiery bent to it.
Okay.
So it still looks like it looks like white
flickers of
flame.
flame.
It looks like white flame, kind of flickering around the edges,
Okay.
and it kind of gives him a shimmery glow.
Okay. Do you want to move or do anything else?
Oh, no, I'm going to stay right here on the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Next up is Eve.
So he's still alive, right?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be around for a second.
Okay.
He's extending hit points.
Usually going to.
Don't worry, I share meta after the game.
I will walk up here, and as I do that, or as I get up there, I actually kind of circle around myself, and as I'm twirling, you see these blades appear around me, and they will begin to hit everybody within 5 feet. I need a dex save.
A death save.
Dex save.
Oh.
So close!
I thought you were cool.
I
wish
thought
you could
Paula
just
was
go
the
for
power
death
gamer.
saves.
You said Dex
Yeah.
saves?
Dexterity.
Okay, so the 3 right there. What do they have to beat? No, they failed it. The captain makes it, the other 3 fail.
Okay,
Tell me what happens.
they'll take 2 points of damage.
Oh!
You're
Killer.
not very good at this.
Well, I did it to a lot of people.
Yeah, but 2
That
times
takes
4 is only
skill.
20.
And if they make
Okay.
the save, none?
Correct.
All right, good to go. Okay. Oh, and it's my turn. So these blades shout out from you, and these 3 get sliced with scratches. And they all 3 are going to attack you with a scimitar that they draw.
Ha ha.
One's a crit. One's a 3. And another one's an 18. So
So,
You're in trouble.
you are going to take some damage.
Just a little.
6 points of damage.
okay.
This one is going to run to the stairs. As he does it, you get an attack of opportunity.
You're not gonna do that.
So he's going after my buddy.
Yep, on the stairs because he saw that fire.
I would like to, with my reaction, I want to try to grapple him.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do that instead.
So I'm raging, so I have advantage on athletics checks.
Yep. I rolled a 13.
I have a 20 plus 5, 25 total.
Okay, I'll let you grapple.
All right, so I got him grappled.
So that will take away. Next turn, you can either release the grapple or you get attack at disadvantage. I would say.
Am I the only one on the stairs that he was coming after?
Yep, he saw you do the thing and was going straight for you to.
I was looking at my next spell attack.
All right, so the captain is going to attack you
You
3
mean-
times.
Me?
Yeah.
You have advantage on all those attacks.
Bruno.
Because I attack recklessly. Yeah.
All right.
You have advantage on all those.
So does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Oh wait, sorry. It would be a 15 plus 5. That hits. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so those 2 for sure hit. Roll that one to that. Okay, so that'll hit. So 3 definitely hit. Now I'm just gonna roll to see if I get a crit on any of them.
That's not very nice.
No crits. Okay, but all 3 are gonna hit. He's using a scimitar.
So can you? I have all these since I'm raging. So
Yep, you get resistance to
Correct.
regular damage.
correct. So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of
Is a
damage.
taff.
Okay.
Yep. These ones, he's going to move over and go at. Oh, wait. The table's in the way. So those 2 are kind of stuck behind the table. These 2, since the table is knocked over, are able to come up on you. So those 2 will attack with advantage.
I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea.
Wait, whoops.
Those are not the right dice.
All right. So 2. Do they get a bonus? Do they get a bonus?
You realize nobody can see you
Plus
while you're
3.
standing up rolling.
I do. It's because of this setup. I got to figure it out. I got to get something for right here to make it work. One of them's going to hit you
Oh crap.
for 4 points, which is actually 2.
Oh crap.
Okay.
My character should.
That was their turn. You guys see, though,
Your character sheet stopped working? Uh-oh.
a couple people in the tavern have kind of stood up they're not sure if they should help anybody
Yeah, they should.
or what. They don't look like the most principled characters in the world.
I feel like that's
But
a bit
they are
of a,
good at heart.
That was a bit of a snap judgment on their character.
But they look kind of seedy. So there's about 4 of them other than the bartender that are there. Now you guys do notice that the half-orc woman is still standing by the door. She's not even flinching. And her shambling, whatever, suit of armor is also still by the door, not doing much. They're just standing over there, watching, enjoying the show.
I'll tell you what, that is a lot of bodies on that map.
Mm-hmm.
Whose turn is it?
It is now Zet's turn.
Help us out here, people.
What is it to ya? Roll a charisma persuasion check.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to see that on here.
Should be under skills.
Skills. Tap that and then skills.
Tap that. Out on the floor, tap that.
Whoa,
Wrong one.
whoa, that's inappropriate.
Hit the squares again.
Skills.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Persuasion. 18.
18. Okay. So the 2 that are closest to you, they actually heard you say that. And they're like, I could be bribed. And he runs up to attack that one, and he runs up to attack that one. You owe us.
Buy you a drink. Or 3.
They actually hit. So they are using their weapons, which are short swords. Let's see. Paula hurt the one. Actually, she hurt 2. Or she did not hurt those ones. All right. So they pokey a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they're still standing though.
All right. I am going to move up 1 space with my short swords.
Okay.
Short sword and dagger.
Okay.
Drawn. To attack this one. Wait, where's the leader? Over here?
Get the leader. Get the leader.
It's that one right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Then actually, I'm not sure if I could. Would I be able to... Oh, I probably would not. Fire my bow.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
But you can move through my square right here. You provoke from 1 guy only, I think, and be able to get to there. Do you have the thing where you can disengage as a bonus action yet?
I don't think so.
That's
I think
like,
that's
like
third level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I think I am going to use my action to disengage and just move over there.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
So you use your action to disengage and move to the captain?
Yep, and that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Bruto.
Yep.
Your turn without your action surge.
All right. I'm going to keep a hold on this guy right here.
Okay.
You're not going to attack my friend.
Now you can attack with disadvantage if you want to still.
I'm going to dodge.
Okay. Good call.
I don't feel good. Mr. Cleric, sir, I don't feel good.
Epiphany, it is your turn.
Yeah, Tiffany, can you heal me?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Sounds like a stripper.
I'm holding this guy off from getting at you. I'm right there.
The captain guy was very mean to me.
Which one is Epiphany?
Stairs.
I'm on the stairs still. I'm a
Sword and
I'm a little occupied, and I'm going to try to get to him, but I got to deal with this guy that's blocking me at the bottom of the stairs. So I'm going to rush in and try to clobber this guy. I'm going to clobber him with my mace. For a grand total of... That with my mace, that would be a 6 to hit.
6 is half of what you need.
As I imagine, as I get down there, I sort of reluctantly move down the steps, and I bring my mace up, and I hit it against the paneling on the
Did you
stairwell.
do this with advantage? He is grappled.
Oh, well, that could make all the difference in the world. That is a nat 20.
Oh,
That's a critical
so you
hit.
bring it up to hit,
That
you miss, but
all the
then you're like,
I tried-
he's
yeah.
holding him.
Exactly. I try to like uppercut him with it, and it just goes. Oh, ow.
My
My horn! Now you will pay for this. How do you do criticals?
I do the damage, double damage dice.
How did you get 2 attacks?
Advantage.
You're grappling him.
So I got to roll again because.
Okay.
So that is 1d6. So just roll twice.
Roll twice.
Or
modifier
roll
once.
double damage dice. So 2d6. That's 3 minus 1. So that's 2. Uh-oh. Thank you. Yeah. That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
On a critical hit.
Yes. On a critical hit.
Man, we should really do max damage dice. Maybe we'll do that next time. Okay. That was Epiphany. It's better than the miss. How about Eve? What you doing?
Okay. I'll yell out, I could really use some help over here. As I,
So can everybody.
I will, extend my hands forward, shooting some shards of ice out of them at this guy up here.
Okay, so it's a ranged spell.
Yes.
That's at disadvantage because he's within 5 feet.
Yeah, you're in melee.
So that misses, but I need him and the guy next to him to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. 18 and 7.
Okay, the 18 makes it for half. The 7 misses. So it's 9. So
9 drops the 1.
as the shards of ice hit the one guy, they actually explode, sending ricochets off into the other one.
Okay, so you said half for the other one?
Yeah.
So you hurt the one really bad, but pick which one you want to drop. You dropped one. What's that look like as he drops?
The shards of ice actually slammed right into his neck, sending him to the ground.
Okay. Excellent. Eve, it is now their turn. So he has disadvantage now to attack you, the bandit captain.
Yes, because I'm dodging. Yes.
Okay. Pirate captain, disadvantage. Okay. That one's going to miss no matter what. That one.
Wait, which one's the captain?
Oh, he is to my left.
He's the one with the sword and his hand on his
This
hip.
guy right here.
He will hit with one attack.
I thought it was this guy.
No, but you
Nope.
can stay there anyway.
It's the
You're
one to
all
the
out.
left.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
For
I can still hit him.
It's half, correct? So 6.
So
Or,
you-
sorry, 3 points.
Okay.
It's half. All right.
Owie! Owie!
We still have 2 on Paula, correct? Or I'm sorry, on Eve.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then,
Oh, one's facing me too, but
ooh,
That didn't sound good.
a crit and a 19.
wow.
Don't kill us in our first
Here's the
game
crit.
session.
Glad you painted that miniature.
Yeah, me too.
6 from the crit.
Yeah, I'm already.
Dropped you?
Yep.
All right. So the other one would direct his new attack at somebody else, seeing that you dropped.
She just went down.
Yup. He would go towards Nate's character with a 19.
Woman down.
And that's a single d6 for 6. Are you down?
Nope.
Oh.
Who dropped her? Which guy dropped her?
This one right here.
That guy?
You're dead.
All right. We just had this talk, Paula. You said you like to play your characters and not die in the first session.
All right, no.
Is Eve's sister still around? Eve too.
She's upstairs reading right now.
All right. Then there's the couple on this side that are going to get attacked by the people inside the tavern. One will hit. 2. All right, so this guy attacks the guy in the farthest over here. They are then going to turn around and attack them back. 1 crit fails, breaking his sword and hurting himself. For 1.
Now's a good time to pray to all those different deities you have.
Believe me, I am praying to many of them.
All right, well, we can also sell our souls to devils, I think.
You could. You could always do that. This guy is going to throw the table out of the way.
Oh, what a jerk.
And he's going to move over to the barbarian at disadvantage.
I'm dodging!
He misses. Okay. Things are getting interesting. The other two over here yell out to you, who said, please help us. How much will you pay us? And that's the end of the turn. And
Okay.
we're now to Zed.
1 gold coin each. And I'm going to turn and I'm going to attack the leader with my short sword and dagger.
Okay.
That one is the short sword. Okay. So
15.
that'll be a 21 to hit with the short sword and a 9 to hit. No, a 4 to hit with the dagger because I don't get to add my proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
So that's a 19 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. And I get sneak attack because another enemy is within 5 feet of him.
Ooh.
Yes. Sneak attack.
So that's 6 plus.
You're not proficient with a dagger?
Yeah, he is.
If he's not proficient with 2-weapon fighting.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that will be 11, 13 damage.
Whew. That hurts really bad. You see him clutch and some blood starts coming out of his wound.
All right.
All right. We are back up top to Bruto. You see he's got a gaping wound in his side now.
This is bullcrap. You people are bad. I'm about to die. I'm going out with a bang.
All right, I let go of this guy. Then I clasp my maul in both of my hands. I raise it above my head, and I jump up in the air and just go flying at the bandit leader. Ah! Bring my maul down on him.
All right.
That's a 17, which is going to make it a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's what we do around here, people.
Stand by. 7, 10, 12 damage.
Whew. You got him pretty good. You smash him and just blood, like he's covered in blood now from you hitting him in his head. He's still standing, but he's looking pretty rough.
You need to surrender and call your guys down and we'll spare your life.
Pay me, and we'll talk.
Okay, we'll pay you. Calm down.
Epiphany's turn.
Is this guy completely blocking me in on the stairs?
You could try to weasel way around him. I mean, it's 5 feet square, so you could get near him, but you're probably going to provoke if you run by him. Or you will provoke if you run by him.
If you move away from him.
I don't want to move away from him. I'm still probably going to provoke because I want to pivot around him.
Okay.
I
won't do an opportunity attack if you...
I'm going to... So, can you move me down onto the square just...
Right there?
Of him? Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to get within touch distance of the dwarf.
Bruto? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm holding... I imagine it's kind of like I'm pressing my shield up against this guy, holding the mace up, and as I'm lunging, I'm just sort of shimmying around.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the dwarf
Reach out and touch me.
And let's see how good this is as I'm trying. Whoops. All right, that's 8.
Nice.
That's
Ooh,
8
that's
total
awesome.
points of healing to you. As I touch you, there's just this burst of radiant fire that just seems to surge into you, and you feel that healing energy course in.
Okay.
I feel better now. All right, never mind about the surrender. Let's keep fighting.
Let's see if this character thinks the same. Eve, death save.
Oh crap! I forgot she was dead.
7.
Okay, so 1 fail. All right, it is their turn. Seeing that Eve is down, these two turn their attention to... This one turns his attention to the cleric. He kind of pivots around. He then comes over to here. But these two, hearing of the gold, come around him. And they will attack him first because he's unsuspecting. They will both miss, though. All right, one swinging at Zed gets a 15 on the attack roll.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. All right, and this one on the cleric is 18
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
for 3 points of damage
Oh, dear.
into your arm as your back is to him. All right. The boss
That's new.
on our dwarf.
You're supposed to surrender.
Never.
You
will all pay.
Wait, yeah, we'll pay you, but
Yeah,
only
that
if you
takes
surrender.
They
Let me
don't
look
have
at
that. No?
No, it's like gonna be virtual dice on the
That'll
roll
be
20
nice.
does.
That would be nice.
You know, we only are not allowed to torture children.
Being this close to him, his breath smells like rotting fish, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. He says, I could have bought you a glass of ale in exchange for her.
But she's pretty and you're ugly and you smell like fish.
You could have saved your life if you had left.
Yeah, that too.
All right. Okay. No. 5,000 gold and we will leave.
You're crazy.
I know. He says as the fish breath comes into your face. And one of his attacks hits.
Okay, I'm still raging.
For 4 points after reduction.
After reduction?
Yep.
All right.
All right, now there's a couple on this bottom side who are engaged. So let's do the guys on your side first. One will hit.
Are you taking me?
No. These are your patrons that are on your side.
okay. Oh, okay.
Boom. All right, so one drops.
That's a messed up battle right there.
So he drops this one. And then he moves up. Now this one's going to swing back at him, and this one is turning around to hit him. So now, okay, one hits. And does not drop him, but it hurts the one really bad. So this guy right here is really hurting. And then we've got, let's see, there's this. No, there's just this one. So this one's going to attack the barbarian. Barbarian! Yep, that'll hit. I rolled 17 on the die. Ooh, 3 points of damage to our Rudo.
What? Is that halved already?
Yes. I rolled a 6 on the die.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
I'm glad you healed me.
Zed.
Okay. I'm going for the the pirate captain.
Zed has managed to get 4 people to help you guys.
And yep, I'm doing 2 attacks. The one closest. Well, here's my short sword. We'll just do that. And that is not great. That's a 12.
That will hit. Wait, the captain or no?
Yeah.
Oh, that won't hit the captain.
Let me make sure. I think I've got plus. Nope.
He's a
That'll be a
15.
14.
He's a 15.
Oh. Okay.
Just miss. The other one's only
And the dagger
12,
will be a 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay.
With sneak attack damage.
Sneak
correct?
attack. Sneak attack.
Oh yes.
Do non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Okay, that'll be non-lethal. Yeah, I'm just trying to basically pin him to the ground with my dagger to his throat if I can. But anyway,
Okay.
this will be 9.
Damage?
Wait, do I get to add my proficiency to damage
No.
on my offhand
No,
attack?
no.
No.
You don't get that. I mean, not proficiency. Sorry, my damage bonus. Do I still
No.
get that?
Yes.
Not when you're not
No.
proficient
If
in
you're not
two-handed. I don't think.
Correct.
You always
So
get
I don't get to
Do you?
add.
I thought you-
I think
no,
it's
your
only
proficiency
on-
bonus.
gives
It's
it to you.
only on the.
Okay, so I.
If you're not,
Oh, you're right.
I
You're
think
right.
it's only
on
on
the main
the.
hand if you're not proficient.
Yes, you get you get your strength or dex bonus on the attack, but not the damage.
What? I
No,
thought it was the
wait.
other way around.
I think the feat allows you to apply
Damage.
But I think I get it on
damage
one
to
of them.
your offhand.
You always get your proficiency bonus. It's your damage that you only get if you have 2 weapon fighting.
Yes.
I think that's how it is.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So I have the same chance to hit.
People in the chat are like,
You
guys
don't
know what
add your
you're talking
ability
about."
modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless it is negative. If either weapon has the thrown property,
Okay.
blah blah blah.
So it doesn't affect my attack roll. It only affects the damage.
Correct.
Okay.
That's my
Got it.
understanding. Of it.
Yep. Okay.
I wasn't sure.
I was doing that wrong on the last attack.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You still
anyway,
get sneak attack.
it'll be
bonus.
9 damage.
So when you go to do this, you knock him unconscious, but he's alive
Okay.
with the trip when you knock him down,
Nice.
and your dagger is at his throat.
Okay.
Seeing this, all of his like shipmates look, and they kind of freeze for a second. Bruto, it's your turn.
Stand down or he dies.
That's right, people. And just to prove that we mean business. So this guy's down.
Yes, with him on top of him, with your sorcerer next to that, down, unconscious.
All right. I'm gonna straddle his body.
So are you straddling his body on top of his body?
I'm like, he and I are both straddling.
Okay.
I'm kind of just like
You're
I'm just like I'm just kind of crouched, like holding my dagger, looking up at the others.
And then I'm like peering over at my pal Eve, and I say,
It's gonna be okay. Trust me. I'm not proficient in medicine, but I'm pretty sure I can't screw this up.
and then I'm gonna try to stem her blood flow and stabilize her.
Okay, that's a medicine check, right? Now, do you just have to beat a 10 with your proficiency and then she's stabilized?
Yeah, if I get a
Okay,
10, and
let's
then
go
she's
with it.
stabilized.
I'm pretty sure I screwed it up. I screwed it up. You're not stabilized.
Okay, it is Epiphany's turn.
Perhaps you should leave that to the trained professionals.
Well,
And I'm just going to go, Firna, as I grab a hold of my holy symbol.
Okay.
And everybody within 5 feet of me that I can, of my choice, so that will be this bad guy, and that's going to include the captain who's down. They must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Versus, where is my spell save of 13?
Okay, you said con.
Yes.
You guys, captain. Captain fails with the nat 1.
Nice.
What kind of damage is that?
It is a radiant.
Okay.
So as I say that, this burst of energy is going to just go into all 3 of them.
11 and 14. Do either of those make it?
The 14 makes it.
Okay, so one of the guys made the save.
Which one of these?
Pick, you can pick.
I guess this guy.
Okay.
So this guy and the captain who's down each take 5 radiant.
Okay.
wait.
Captain's already at 0. That would be 2 death saves, but you stay. Well, how would you rule that? Let's see. He's down, unconscious. Coup
Attacks against them are
usually would be double.
Would
He's
be
not making
critical.
death saves
I mean,
because he's.
it depends on if you have enemies make death saves or not. Typically, they don't. They just
If it was unlethal damage, though.
well,
So now it would be death saves.
right, but you can only declare non-lethal damage when it's a melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
and I didn't declare non-lethal.
It's
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
To keep in mind, I was completely
I like it, though.
overwhelmed by these soldiers,
Oh, I think it's fine.
and I'm looking at keeping myself. So then this
You
guy,
did drop the one who did not make his saving throw.
so this guy drops.
Yep. And then the other one takes half damage?
Nope.
Okay,
Nothing.
So he's just fine. Okay. Cool.
what was that, by the way?
Oh, that is a
roll one.
cantrip,
I rolled a one.
Word of
Are you
Radiance.
serious?
Yep.
Cantrip?
Yeah, it's from
Paula's
Xanthos.
dead. Eve has died.
What? Wait, we talked about this before the
She rolled that
stream.
one.
We talked about this.
So we have some options here that I'm going to talk about with you tomorrow. Some good ones.
She's shooting daggers at you from her eyes.
So, no, it'll be worth it. She'll love it. I got ideas. Okay, Bruto,
Yep.
it is your turn.
I tried to stabilize
That's
her.
why I was killing them. I was trying to get across
So
the
like
bar.
I'm standing over Eve, right, trying to like stabilize her, and I couldn't stabilize her, and then I noticed
Give
all.
me another roll because he's there trying to like hold blood inside of you. We'll let you try.
Well,
I know it was a crit fail, but go ahead. Still a fail?
It's a 13.
Okay.
So it's like I'm like I was trying to stabilize her, and then I see the blood just stops pumping totally,
No! No!
and then I'm upset, and so I think I lost my rage last turn because I didn't do anything. I don't think I took damage, so I pick up my maul and I'm gonna rage again.
That's it! That's it! You can't kill us with impunity! Now we're gonna kill all of you. All of you are dying!
I jump off to here, and this is a bad guy.
Yes.
I'm whacking him.
Okay. You're using your frenzy or whatever?
I'm not gonna do that because not my reckless attack because that's bad.
Okay.
I have 4 hit points. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
You're gonna die, mister.
5, 6, 7, 10 damage.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dropped.
Drop. Oh, I'm killing him. So my maul comes down on top of his head, and you hear this as his head kind of flattens out. Like you see cranium bones and brains just splatter all over the place as this guy goes down. And then I step up to these guys. Is this guy a bad guy?
Yes.
And I look at him and I'm like,
You're next, mister!
All right, Epiphany. You feel the captain's life just go lifeless.
I clang my mace against my shield. Everybody who was with the captain needs to put down their weapons now!
Okay. So, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They hear you full and well. He tries to push through. You're going to get an attack of opportunity.
who's you?
Your character.
Me?
Bruto.
Oh,
Bruto.
yeah. Oh yeah. Attacking.
The second one is going to try and push through. Oh, he's not going to make it pushing through the first one, so you get advantage. He rolled a nat 1.
I can
this guy.
I can roll advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
This guy manages to get out the door. This one's going to try the same, and
I get
you
an attack
get
of opportunity.
19 to hit. The guy I'm not hitting. Does mine hit? 19.
Yes.
That's gonna be
Oh,
4.
and he'll do it double. They'll all do
7,
double
8,
movements.
9 damage.
Yeah, you dropped him.
Oh yeah, his head snaps to the side unnaturally. Exposed bone, flesh. It's horrible.
You get an attack too.
I got a
This is
9
gross.
trying to hit that guy as he gets over.
That's a 22 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. That'll be 10 damage.
Ooh.
To which guy?
You dropped him.
Which guy?
This one. So he tries to run. He jumps over her and.
That's it.
All right. So 2 of them managed to run away.
Wait, they were going out the door.
Yep. They did double movement.
Dagger in the back.
They will outrun you.
I'm a bounty hunter.
That was their turn. The other guys who were helping you kind of go back to their table and say, "You owe us." And yeah,
I immediately run past these dead bodies, and I don't even know where she is. I can't see her.
Use
she's
Revivify.
down on the ground.
I'm running over to Eve, and I'm just looking to see if there's anything I can do. Mechanically, I have nothing I can
Yeah,
do.
I know.
But I'm immediately, there's a clatter as my shield hits the ground, my mace, and I'm looking her over and trying to see if she's dead, or
You feel a dark presence lingering, but you can't quite pinpoint why or where it's coming from. Something feels off.
That's her soul. She was evil the whole time.
after a moment, I just close her eyes.
Okay. The half-orc woman and the armor start to pull the dead bodies away. As they're starting to do so, they start with the lowly, servants, basically. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
We didn't capture any of them for interrogation at all.
No,
It wasn't the job.
We know. What do we need to know about them, really?
Well, they were pirates. They have buried treasure.
We know where their ship is.
Ooh. All right, guys, we need to go get patched up and then go get their ship.
One of the patrons starts searching the bandit the lowly shipmate's pouches.
Yeah, I go over to the bandit leader and I pat him down.
You feel a pouch in his vest.
I take that pouch out.
Okay. You also notice he's got 2 gold necklaces
Yeah, I take those.
and a black and gold ring with a white pearl set in it.
Yep, I'm taking everything.
Okay.
How
How many of the other pirates are dropped?
This guy says 2,
2 got away, right?
3.
So 6 left?
4, 5. Yeah, looks like 6 dead bodies.
How many? 2 gold necklaces?
So all the other lowly ones, you get 17 silver. Okay.
I'm not searching any bodies.
Okay, whoever was will get 17.
I'm just sitting down.
I am.
I know you would.
I'm knelt next to Eve's body with her blood in my hands, just staring.
Okay. Deadeye had 32 gold and 15 silver. Each necklace was 25 gold each, and the ring is 125 gold. Just so you know. Because I don't want to have.
What kind of ring was it?
It's a blackened gold ring with a white pearl set in it.
That would be
The
nice.
autofill is my zip code.
How much coin total did we get?
Total, that would have been 32 silver, 32 gold.
Wait, did I get the 17 silver?
Yes, you got 17 silver. If you don't want to put it in the group pot, that's fine.
I'm happy to keep track of the group pot of
Sure,
stuff.
yeah. Go
And
for
then
it, yeah.
as we need stuff, we can just give it to people.
Mhm.
It may be easier than trying to split it up.
As you guys are doing this, what is her name? Tarina? Yeah, I said it right. Tarina
Chiquito.
comes down the stairs, standing over the railing. It's like, huh. And that's where we'll end the session tonight.
What was in the pouch that I took off?
Thanks for the help, Taquito.
The pouch was gold and silver.
Oh, you already told that to me?
Yeah, that was the 32 gold and 15 silver.
Okay. All right.
All right. So we're going to end the session there. If anyone wants to say goodbye, you can do
Bye.
that. Everyone, be sure to go and follow everybody on YouTube if you don't already. Also, 3 of us have Twitch channels. Be sure to hit follow there. And we will be doing this again in 4 weeks. And we will do it every 4 weeks for the next couple months.
Woohoo!
So thank you for watching, guys. We appreciate it.
A year.
Goodbye, people. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
This was fun, guys.